Hello, delicious friends, and welcome to Bloodlost, the Vampire the Masquerade Vampain. It's been called that on Roll20 for the last 2 seasons, and I only just remembered to tell you that. So, yeah. I'm excited to see what happens because once again, we're coming to a close on some parts of the story, and I'm glad to have with me here all of my friends. So let's welcome them.
Wow, you bitch. Wow.
It's fine. I'll eat you first. Delphron, hi, how are you?
Bitch.
Ooh, wow.
I'm good. So if you guys, what was the thing? The intro? Yeah, hi. I didn't get any sleep. So if I'm loopy, that's probably why. I play Nate. He's super cute, super silly. He's lusty for power. And he might finally have it for like an hour or two, and then we'll see. But for those hours, he's going to enjoy it.
I'm going to say for the moment, Nate's in a pretty good position.
For the moment. Just
I'm
wait.
sure you'll mess it up.
His good position is not being near the rest of us.
Right?
It's a pretty solid plan.
Not being near Ferris is a good plan right now.
Right, so, Sheepy, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right. I've had a very exciting day. I went on a steam train yesterday, and then I saw planes. It was great. You good? Loki good?
Yeah. Loki's fine. He's helping out Saffron currently. I believe we're off to go and kill someone specifically.
Wait, you what?
Yeah, because she has to eat.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Loki was like, don't worry, I'll take this one on myself to begin with.
Oh,
So-
whoops, sorry. Hi, welcome, how are you? Apparently you're Marco. I forgot to change the
I'm
name.
Marco Kravitz.
I'm Marco Kravitz.
Welcome. Do you want to go bowling?
Welcome. Let
Hey,
me tell you what my
cousin.
plans immediately, and then tell you to try and bully you instead
Look,
of
I would
being
like
cunning.
to make a deal with you. Here is all of my information. Now I demand to be Prince of City, yes? Marco works right? I've got that
Yeah.
right?
That's about right, yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
bless
Marco has gotten a lot smarter now that he's not here. No, it's harsh. Why is your thing? Okay, I'm just going to change the words on. From Marco Kravitz to Ferris.
you. Bueller. Wait, no.
Dingbat. Oh, Bueller would work as well.
Wow. Wow, that Josh.
Ferris Vaudeville, because he's a clown.
Maybe he just hammers nails up his nose instead, you know.
I could
No,
imagine
do that
Ferris
to you,
doing-
Fuzzy. I'll do it to your character. It's okay.
Yeah. Fuzzy, how are you?
I'm about to have nails hammered up my nose, apparently. I've
Haven't
had
got-
weirder things up there, in all honesty, so, you know. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm currently hideously addicted to Kenshi, and I can stop anytime I like.
That game is addictive. I get
It is. I just fought off a bunch of crabs.
Forgot.
You should go to the doctor for that.
Giant crab, huge. They were enormous.
Would you say they were a rash of crabs?
There was only like 4 of them, but they had a lot of people with them as well. These people, okay. I just fought off a bunch of raiders with really big crabs.
Wait. So you beat off a bunch of raiders with crabs?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm glad we clarified that.
Beat them off, pounded them into the ground,
Okay.
and then I stripped them afterwards.
I'm glad you finished them off succinctly.
Well, they keep getting up again, so I have to keep beating them off again.
Meta!
Fine.
How are you?
I was enjoying the conversation, Josh. Please, no, I'm just kidding, guys. But no, hi, Necromancer. Play Alex Moreau, who is I'm not gonna spoil it. Figure it out for yourselves, guys, if you can't figure out what I am yet.
It's true. Alex has
Yeah.
had a transformation.
There has been transformations, and it's been great.
She's a werewolf.
And yeah,
A lovely,
hopefully-
stable human being.
Totally stable, 100%.
Yeah.
Probably the most stable out of everyone in the party, actually. Just saying, by humanity's
Probably.
standards.
Yeah,
Actually,
maybe. I don't. It's a pretty close race, to be honest. A
Yeah,
race
but
to
like
the
if
bottom.
you take this is what happens when you take a complete psychopath from humanity and make them a vampire. So like, on what scale are we comparing these things to, right?
Yeah, exactly. I just can't tell you yet, but we will endeavor to find out. Don't you worry. Let's go over a recap of what happened last episode, which is can basically be summarized as after waking up in the middle of nowhere, Alex decided that her best bet for safety and for general advantages and power would probably be to go back to Ferris, who was devastated and essentially inherited all by himself a bunch of derangements for the murder of Alex, or so he thought. Upon meeting her, he thought that she was a voice in his head and proceeded to be extremely suspicious of this new Alex that appeared from nowhere. Meanwhile, Alex's previous body was rotting in the corner. And I think from there, Saffron and Loki, who had met up in the sewers, Loki decided to help out Saffron by doing the rounds. His new job within the Nosferatu is basically as a point of contact and as a face. So he went place to place, or is intending to go place to place, informing people that that's what he is, that's his new role, and introducing Saffron to them. But going to Ferris first as a point of respect didn't turn out quite so well, because even though Ferris wasn't the most stable, he was
a very stable genius, thank you very much.
I see, that was like one of my favorite scenes when I was watching the VOD. So good.
There were some nicely whispered asides in that particular bit. The two groups just like trying to figure out what was going on with the other group was my favorite part
And then
of that
Alex
dynamic.
turned around, you better watch what you say next.
And I think the worst part of that came out of that is that now Loki is banned from Ferris's domain. Loki and Saffron both being quite hungry, and Saffron dealing with the fact that she is now an organovore, is causing problems because they're both quite hungry. So,
And I don't want to eat anybody's liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Chianti wouldn't go with it. I don't know
Yeah.
why they said that.
So just the liver.
Just the liver.
What about the fava beans?
I've never tried them. I wouldn't know.
God, I hate being dead.
She's a stroppy teenager. I wish I was less hungry.
I wish I was not dead. I never asked for this.
I hate
Fucking
kids.
John.
It's horrible.
Oops.
It's actually quite nice.
Meanwhile, though, there was a bit of a time skip in which stuff happened. And that brings us to Nate, who's had some time on his own. And the last thing Nate was told to do was go and find a necromancer to
Oh God.
reanimate Alex's corpse by Ferris.
Yeah. That was a thing.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
Where is Nate? What's he up to? at the
So I
moment?
think at the end of that scene, Nate went into Alex's thing and like found stuff on what necromancy was, right?
Mhm.
So depending on that and how helpful Juliet was and how like what information he knows, he's either going to hit the library that Florence mentioned before, where she brought the book, because that seemed kind of like a knowledgeable place to go to. About I don't like your expression. About the stuff. So he'd probably go there if he doesn't have a lead by himself. Your face is so scary.
Okay.
Stop. That's the only thing I can think of that Nate would do. That he would go there first to find a lead on where to go for a necromancer. And he'd probably take Vander with him just as like backup, because he doesn't want to leave anyone with kind of Ferris just in case.
Okay, sure.
Unless Vander goes off and does his own thing, then Nate would just do his own thing. But he definitely wouldn't leave him there with Ferris.
I think at the moment Xander is probably with you, mostly because he seems to be at a bit of a loose end at the moment. But, yeah, let's do a charisma. Charisma streetwise?
Charisma streetwise.
To see how easily you're able to gain access to this library. Because you did get information about basic information about what necromancers are and do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're looking for the library, 2 successes. With the information that Florence mentioned, it's relatively easy.
Yes.
Easier for you to find it. So I think who do you ask? Like where do you go to find this place?
I think first off he would probably ask Juliet first if she knows of any occult specialization libraries or anything like that, and then kind of cross-reference that with what maybe Florence described or mentioned to give him some kind of an idea before he left.
Okay.
Because I feel like Juliet would be helpful, right? Because that's what Ferris wanted. So that's kind of an order, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Juliet doesn't know where it is. That's for sure. She's not been there. That's not her specialty. She's mostly a professional thief, right?
She's ex-armed police turned art thief. Yeah.
So yeah, she does have connections in official and unofficial capacities, which she'll give to you, and you follow a thread, and essentially the message you get given is just an address of a pub and a word, and you go to the back of the pub. There is presumably waiter standing outside of a door at a desk, but not doing anything for the patrons, just kind of standing there. And you say the word, and you enter. And in there are rows and rows of books. And a bald person. It to your eyes, I don't know if I've described them for Nate. So imagine Tilda Swinton from the Doctor Strange film.
That's very accurate. Okay. When Nate comes in, does he first notice them straight away?
They're sitting at a desk. So you probably would see them. They're just leafing through a book, scribbling down notes.
Okay, and straight away, does Nate notice anything that's around, like, anything of interest, like any of the book titles? Did they jump out at him from anything, or Because I feel like he'd walk over. Like,
There's dotted books around in like old leather and big gold embossed letters. Those ones you recognize with your occult abilities and knowledge. These would definitely be subjects that you would love to absorb, but this place is a treasure trove, essentially.
Okay. Is Sander with me, or is he waiting outside? He probably waiting outside, right? Because it's probably just me that went inside. I probably told him to keep an eye on things.
He'll come in with you if you've asked him.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yes, then Nate's gonna probably slowly walk over, maybe try and take in a title or two that he can, just to kind of maybe Google or something later. And as soon as he like gets within like maybe like 4 feet of the person or whatever, he's just gonna introduce himself. You okay there?
Yes, I'm very well. Thank you for asking.
It's an interesting place you've got here.
Why, thank you. I'm quite proud of my collection. It's not everything, but then what is? I'm Grim. It's nice to meet you. But
Nate like do like little bow things they used to do for Ferris back in the day.
Sure. I think they find that quite funny. There's a wry smile that spreads across their face. It's like, you've been meeting the wrong kind of people.
He'll just shrug and do like a little kind of smirk. So I was hoping that you could help me.
Well, absolutely. This is a library, so it has many answers. I'm all ears. Are you looking for something?
I have many questions. Does Nate kind of gets the vibe that like they're into the kindred, or would he like still be a bit cautious? Like, what kind of vibe does he get from this area?
This
is he kind of like
secret.
It could just be an eclectic person, maybe.
They could just be a weirdo. Like, there's always that possibility.
Okay.
The likelihood is, however, that they have numerous tomes that mention supernatural creatures or events. So you probably guess that they either know of or interact with kindred. It's probably a pretty good guess of yours.
Okay, well, if that's the case, he's probably not going to openly ask that, like, hey, my friend's dead. Like, can you resurrect him? He's probably just gonna be like, okay, so I've got a curiosity for the afterlife. I heard this is a place that can sedate that thirst. He's gonna say thirst with like a little bit of like a edge on it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
He's gonna be a weirdo.
Sure. I'm afraid most of what I have here won't be able to directly teach you about the dead. It really depends on what capacity you mean. However, I will be able to point you in a direction if you have anything slightly more specific that you're after.
Coming back from it. Reanimation. It's a topic that tickles my fancy at the moment. And he's just gonna like, not even look at them, just gonna like, looking at the books.
You do like to play dangerous games, Nate. Of course, I have a book, but the likelihood is that, well, my educated guess would be that that won't be of much use to you.
Oh? Did you have something else in mind? And he'll like meet their eyes at that like one.
Well, as good looking as you are looking a little gaunt. And reanimating a corpse with what I'm assuming you are and what power you have probably won't do the trick.
But you know what will.
I could point you in the direction of a specialist. Or I could just lend you the book. It's really up to you.
A specialist sounds perfect at the moment. What'll that cost me? Or is that not how things work?
Do you deal in favors?
I could do so. I have done so. What did you have in mind?
Just
or just a possibility of one.
a small ask owed to me, and I owe you, in exchange for the connection that I can make. And then I imagine the specialist will have a price of their own.
That seems fair.
Very well. In that case, how soon are you looking for this to happen?
He's just gonna but he will audibly chuckle as he thinks back at Alex's dead body on the bed. Sooner rather than later, corpses don't last very long unless they're on ice, you know.
Yes. I have heard that can be a problem. Very well. I will send you to somewhere you can meet my friend.
That'd be appreciated. Thank you.
She will be able to connect you with the services.
Okay.
And as long as you're happy at owing me, just something small.
How small? What did you have in mind?
I believe you would call it a minor boon.
What's one more? like shrug as if it's nothing.
Very well. I'm perfectly happy. And a drawer opens, a pen and some paper comes out, and an address is written down. Rips it off, hands it to you. Go there and wait, and she should be able to meet you.
Appreciate it. Do you want me to show up alone, or can my friend accompany me?
That's not my policy. It's not where I live. So if you two
Got
want
it.
to go together, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem.
Thank you.
What's your friend's name?
I won't even introduce. He'll just look straight at him.
Xander's just stood there hi, I'm Xander. Just
We're looking out for each other at the moment. It's kind of the safest option. You understand?
safety in numbers, of course. He just stares at Xander for a while.
No. Yeah, Nate's gonna give one probably casual glance around the room at the books again, trying to soak in these things because Nate loves the occult, so he'd definitely is trying to soak in these titles. Maybe see if he can come back for things later at a different date, especially if it's only a minor boon. Not that he's fully understands what that actually means, but then he's probably gonna look back at them and be like, if that's all, I'm sure you know a way to reach me.
Of course, that is all, and If I need you, I will come and get you, or you can visit here if you have any ideas of things I might be interested in. Of course, the library is always willing to accept new additions.
If I come across anything of interest, I'll be sure to collect it. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye. Have a nice
This
night.
makes like not even a second guess. He's gonna like grab Xander and just go because he's like getting a funny feeling,
Okay.
and he's
You-
probably gonna head straight to the address too.
That's fine. Yeah, you go straight there. You are led to an address in the center of town. It's it's right in the trendy part of town. It appears to be an abandoned old Victorian kind of warehouse slash factory, kind of on the edge of this place that seems to be being renovated. And like, you get inside quite easily. There's glass windows that have been smashed. There's bricks and doors that have locks on, but they're too rusty to pose any problem for you. And then you just wait in this large, open space in the dark for maybe an hour. And then you hear kind of a crunching of debris under someone's feet. Quite light. And I need to try and remember. Have you met Emily before? I think you have.
Who is she again?
She was the person who... Yes, you have. She turned up at Ferris's
Oh yes, yes, I have. Yeah,
and threatened him.
yes.
Hello. My name is Emily. I believe we've met before, Nate.
Yes, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, of course, the pleasure is all mine. I've heard you need something from me.
Yes. I was told you're the one that could help with a problem of mine. Or a problem a friend of mine is having.
Yes. I'm always willing to help. Now, I have some things that need doing. And I've been told of the service you wish to ask of me, so how about we cut to the chase? I have a task for you.
Okay.
If you complete it, then I will owe you something rather significant.
Well,
And then you can exchange that for whatever you need.
got it. So what do you need? And he's gonna try and like not look as panicked as he is, but he's probably like a bit freaked out.
Yes, I'm rather concerned, you see, Nate, about the state of affairs in this city. I need you to make friends with someone.
Friends.
Yes.
All
I
right.
need you to make sure that you're their best friend, that they wouldn't do anything without thinking of calling you or step out of line without consulting you first.
Okay. To what end? And who are they?
I'll tell you who they are later, but to my ends, essentially, if they trust in you, then I can ask you some time later down the line to make them do things, to make them change their mind if required.
Changing of minds is a specialty of mine. He's gonna like have like a sly smirk.
Good. I also obviously need you as part of this favor to not mention my involvement.
Of course. They're hardly gonna trust me if they know I have a spider on my back.
I'm glad you understand. This is all for the best, really.
I'm sure.
No. I know where they are and where you can find them. Where they often are. Their name is, and Josh needs to look this up. Don't mind me. I'm just... The cogs are turning. Nothing to look at here. Just an old kindred. Trying to remember some names. Not very important people, clearly. You know, it's... nothing important if I can't remember their name. But... it's... the... shit. No, my... damn it.
It's the shit.
It's the shit.
Oh yeah.
Her name is Rebecca.
Rebecca.
You can find her at the Brass Monkey in town. She likes to have a little tipple every now and again.
The Brass Monkey, wasn't that someone's place? Have we been there before?
Is Nate asking, or is you?
Me. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nate
you've
would
been there
not-
before.
Whose place was it? Was that?
That was Mr. Brass's.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You
Perfect.
found the old lady there.
Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Because that would definitely
That's
stick.
where
in
you made your decision to change your sugar daddy.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So Brass Monkey. Is she kindred?
No.
Better. Okay.
Please. As long as you accept the terms of our agreement that she will be your best friend and anything I ask you to do for her will be carried out.
You got a deal.
Excellent. Let's call it a major boon. And I'm assuming you will turn it in for some sort of
Most likely.
magic.
Thank you.
Please don't
I
let
don't
me
think
stop
so.
you.
Thank God.
I have places to be. And she melts
course.
back into the shadow.
I think he's gonna wait a few minutes, see if he can like censor. He knows he can't because he doesn't have any skills to censor. But
Wits awareness.
just gonna see if she's still there before he calls out. Because like he has never been able to like find Florence.
3 successes. You can tell that there's some noise being made in her direction as like that slowly gets quieter.
Okay. So I guess like Nate is wait, did he only get a name off of her? Did he not get a description or anything?
You got a name and the place.
Okay, yeah. Then
And
he would
you can
go.
have a description if you want one.
That's okay. He would I think he'd call out to Xander then and be like, guess you have a new mission. You ready for a drink?
It's been a while, sure.
Perfect. I think he'd like definitely just go straight there, especially if it's like getting late in the day or if it's still early in the evening, just so they can get settled and talk to people.
Sure, yeah. Let's kind of wrap this into a couple of roles. You just basically arrive at the Brass Monkey.
Yeah, I want to. On the way there, he would probably text Juliet and maybe ask her if she could possibly bug Ferris into telling her who took over for Bradley. Because it's Ferris was supposed to take his role, wasn't he? So what would his territory fall under? Like, who was the, you know?
Juliet replies, I won't bug Mr. Vaudeville with such simple questions. My
Nate's gonna text back
understanding
the eye roll emoji.
My understanding is that he is the one who owns entertainment places within the city.
Perfect. That makes it easier then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Nate will just roll up. If he knows that Ferris is the one that owns it, he'd probably just sip in like a regular person, turn on presence to give himself that little bit of, or especially if he knows they're not kindred, so he give himself a little bit of edge in the communication with them.
Okay, sure. Let's do a charisma. Persuasion for kind of
Persuasion.
blending in. Oh, and you can roll an extra 2 dice for your presence.
Oh, sugar. Okay.
Just roll 2 more dice. You've got 4 already.
That's how you do it, right? There you go.
5 successes. Tell me what happens at this party. Tell me what happens in this place. Like, how do you like control the people in there, and like, you just start a party? Like, what happens?
Yeah, Nate's probably just gonna go in. Depending on like the mood and situation, it's probably like it's a party place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a cocktail bar.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna go over with Xander, maybe turn on the charm that they're like a couple or whatever, maybe. Head over to the bar, get a few cocktails, maybe start chatting up the bar people. Just kind of just chilling at the moment, just kind of like your everyday stuff. Getting like a little bit of banter with the bartender to kind of find out a little bit more about who Rebecca is. Just kind of maybe in kind of a way that like, oh, a friend here was chatting up with the Rebecca. He's like pining for her or something, like totally like complaining about like how straight people are just like a bit like stupid or whatever. And he's gonna try and see like you don't know who she might be or anything like that. Just to see if
it's real easy for you. He's like, oh yeah, regular, comes in here all the time, very nice lady. Points you over to a group of people in like business casual attire that appear to be drinking cocktails in the corner and having a great time. And he points you to like one of the 2 women in this group of people that she's in like a grey suit and a white blouse and like long brown hair.
Okay. So Nate and Xander are probably going to stay there. They're going to drink for a while. They're going to watch her. Not obviously, just going to watch her, see where she goes. When she gets up to go to the bathroom, however, Nate is going to conveniently bump into her and spill his drink all over her.
Okay, that's gonna take some dexterity subterfuge, I think.
Yeah, that's the plan.
It's a good idea, though. It's a good idea. Let's see how it goes as I try and figure out what's going on with the music. Oh, it's just really quiet. Okay. Have you rolled?
For which?
For the dexterity plus
Oh, yeah.
subterfuge.
Let's see here. I got a point in subterfuge. I remember that now.
I'm so happy for you.
I don't get any modifiers for this one, right? Because it wouldn't be a presence thing, would it?
I don't think you get modifiers for this. It's more like a 3 successes on 3 dice. You are so jammy. This is great. It happens perfectly, exactly as you plan it. You just before she gets to the toilet, you bump into each other. Like she gets covered in like what would Nate have? Just like some.
It's the fruitiest drink he could get. Anything that's rainbow
Oh,
colors.
it stains as
Stickiest
well.
drink.
That'll stain her clothes.
Oh.
Anything that like will make her like. That'll make him feel like that he can be sorry for her. He will try and do that.
She gets angry for like a millisecond, but then her eyes are drawn to you, and like you apologizing like completely placates her. And
Yeah, like Nate like is like on his like that's him like apologizing. His best acting skills. He probably like just reaches across and tries to get like some kind of tails and helps her with her like drink or whatever.
yeah, and she's like really thankful, and she's like really kind of a little bit put out, but appreciating all the stuff that you're doing. And then you what?
I would bring her to the bar for a new drink. As they're going over, I think Nate would just be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't sorry. Like myself and my partner were new to the city.
Mm-hmm.
We're a bit nervous. And that's how he
Oh,
kind of like used to like.
Well, I mean, if you're new, we points over to friends. We know quite a lot about the city, and if you need someone to show you around,
That would be amazing. Yeah, because I suffer with anxiety, so that's why I'm kind of nervous here. So I'm sorry about your drink. Like,
poor thing. It's fine. I can get it dry cleaned or whatever.
I'm totally willing to cover the cost too. Like it looks expensive. Like you look good. He's gonna slide in that comment there.
Cheers. It's nothing really. I'm gonna quickly pop to the bathroom and probably scrub this a little bit. But why don't you come join us? Is it just you two? I see you
Yeah,
talking
it
with
is.
a
Yeah.
couple of other people on the way in. No, it's just you two. Okay. Hi, I'm Rebecca.
Nathan. And he's
Call me
gonna like
Becky.
hang out. He's gonna like take her hand, like just hold it for a little bit longer than normal, just like make sure their eyes like meet or whatever, and then he's just gonna nod and be like, okay, we'll be here if you need anything.
Yeah, and then she comes back, and she introduces you to all her friends, and they all seem very businessy and important and self-important, probably a couple of them. But yeah, you're in. You just like chill out for the rest. I mean, you've got like a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
in,
Nate
so
is
do you
gonna
take
work
this?
them so hard. Like he is gonna pay attention to every single one. He's gonna turn every single thing back to Rebecca when he has a chance. Like if they say something like, "Oh, I do this," whatever, and I'm gonna like, "Oh," like he'll like reply back to them and then direct the conversation back to Rebecca to show that he's like kind of like interested in her.
Okay, yeah, totally. I think you've done well enough on your persuasion and subterfuge rolls here that no one's suspicious of you, or like you blend in, and it's all very natural. And you spend like I guess the rest of the evening talking to her and her friends, and she seems like really happy to be the center of attention because of you.
Okay. He's gonna during the course of the night. I for safety things, I think he would say that he's not available around during the day just to do his work. He'd probably bring in the cosplay, maybe show her a few of the pictures, whatever, and how like it's been on hiatus ever since the move. Obviously, he wouldn't show her the pictures of like it's very like public places in London, but he would show her like certain like graffitied walls or something. I know like wouldn't be too conspicuous that he would think. And then maybe be like, my partner's actually starting his new job tomorrow, and I was going to check out the city tomorrow night just to kind of check out the nightlife. And he kind of like try and like already have concrete plans before they split up.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to say that yes, you can. You arrange to meet the next night, and it all goes really well. And I'm assuming over the next couple of weeks you. Let's do a roll for that. See how well it goes. Are you doing it, becoming her best friend in any particular way?
Yeah, he's just going to be more accommodating to her than normal in kind of like a, as in like trying to like pander to her. Like he will like if she's doing something nice, he'll tell her. But just kind of like maybe replying to her a little bit, making sure that she feels like she's needed, she's wanted, showing an interest in anything that like she casually mentions or. Like he will generally like ask her and stuff like that about. Can I just engage her a little bit more?
Okay, sure.
And probably if she has like specific, if she's some weirdo, she has like specific hobbies or something, he would probably use his herd to get that information. Like ask if any of them knew anything about it, you know?
I don't think your herd would know anything about her. But
no, not even about her, but just about a hobby.
That,
like if she's like, I like ski diving, he would ask in his herd, like, hey, is anyone interested in ski diving? And then he would gather like little facts to bring up in conversation with her, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, sure. I guess this is like charisma etiquette for an extended like becoming her friend test.
Okay.
And like making it seem like you're the bomb to be around, and so is she.
Okay. And do I get anything for presents? No, probably not, because he's not always with her, right? Some of it's over text message.
No, I think you would get a 2 dice bonus for presents if you constantly turn it on around her.
Yeah, like anytime he's around her, like, he would turn it on. He wouldn't dominate her ever, but he would try and like be his best. Maybe like clean up as well.
Totally. You notice that when Alex is with you, that's 4 successes. You can re-roll 3 if you want.
Yeah, let's re-roll 3.
That's a point of willpower, but yeah. 5 successes is great though. She's like started to call you up to arrange stuff. She organizes like really expensive drinks nights and dinners that you can't attend, but like you meet up afterwards and stuff, and she's just really happy. You do notice, however, that whenever she mentions her work, she is a little bit guarded, and you can't quite crack that part.
Okay, that makes sense. I think Nate would just use his social anxiety kind of thing to say why he doesn't want to go to like big meetings and why he prefers like the bond that they have. Kind of using that to like flip side. That makes sense.
Yeah. She takes you to like an art gallery exclusive opening or a installation, or so like really fancy rich people things to do in the city at night, and it works really well. You would fairly confidently, apart from the work thing, say that you could call her up at pretty much any time and ask something, and she'd probably consider it strongly, like depending on context. But yes, you do a pretty good job.
Okay. Has Nate heard anything from Emily, or does he have a way to reach her? Because like obviously like gaining a friendship is a long time, so like I don't know if there's like
do you return to that warehouse is the question.
Yeah, I think you return it every now and again.
Okay.
Just to kind of
Some nights she doesn't turn up, but towards the end of the 2 weeks, she turns up and asks you how it's going, and is quite happy.
Yeah, Nate would just kind of. I think Nate would have like logs of like her thing. It's just things that he would know, not like wrote it down anywhere. Just like things that he would like notice about her that she probably would like not open up to anyone. And maybe he would have tested the friendship by asking her to go somewhere a little bit where she knew that she might, if she didn't care for him, she might not have been too pushed to go, if that makes sense.
Ooh, where would that be?
Like, if she's kind of businessy, maybe. So maybe like something like a really weird hobby. What can I think? Maybe like paintball or something super
She would
strange.
definitely go paintballing. Like,
I don't know,
you
like something
take her
really
somewhere
weird.
dangerous, like the woods.
Axe throwing.
It
That's trendy right now.
is trendy. It's
Um,
fun.
Yeah, maybe the woods.
There aren't many places that do paintballing at night suitable for vampires. I'm just gonna find that out there.
Axe
But, like,
throwing, though, you know.
He wouldn't even have to go with her. He would just have to ask her if she was willing. You know what I mean? Then he could just cancel.
Okay, yeah, you like arrange to meet her in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night alone. That's gonna require like a charisma persuasion roll
Okay.
with no presence as you're like arranging that.
Oh, sweet.
4 successes. She's a little confused, but she's like, okay, is this some kind of surprise? Like, what time?
Yeah, he's just gonna say like 10 p.m., maybe 11 p.m.
And then you cancel it later.
Surprise!
And he's gonna say that like he'd probably have texted her around like 8, like closer to the time, see if she would go, and then kind of make out that he was on a run and they had a fight with like Xander, and how like he just needed someone to talk to, and how they managed to sort it out before the time came.
Oh, that's to like make that the excuse. I think it's going to require a charisma subterfuge.
Ooh, okay. Nate is on a roll today.
It
Okay.
really is. These rolls gotten you out of a potentially sticky situation. 3 successes. She's very understanding. She's not quite sure why you brought her to the middle of the woods, but like I guess it's a quiet place. It's nice and she says that she's like it's nice and calm here. I guess. Do you come here often? I guess it's the question. Like, why here? But yeah, no. She accepts that bullshit, eats it up.
Perfect. So like Nate will like use that as a kind of way to like judge if she does trust him or not, kind of thing, to Emily when he does see her. Does she like, what does she say when she shows up, kind of, or she just?
She's like, perfect. If I have need of her in the coming nights, I will contact you via this number. And she hands you a phone.
Right. And Nate will just like grab the phone, like not as quick as like he would have normally, but he'll like not even look at the phone, just put it in his pocket straight away.
Okay. So, when would you like me to cash in this favor for you?
As soon as possible would be appreciative. Let me just check first, if that's okay.
Of course.
What do you need do you need anything? Or are you good to go?
I can have it done tonight if it needs be. Depending on the enormity of the task, of course, but yes.
Okay.
Favor owed is a favor paid.
So Nate's gonna text Juliet and see what the situation is.
Okay. And
Or even like ring I don't know if you have Juliet's number. Yeah, he does. He texted her earlier. And just see if he can like obtain Alex's body, if that's a thing that can happen. or if Emily will have to appear, because he doesn't want her to know, obviously, that it's Ferris that needs the...
Yeah, all right. You text Juliet, and I guess this would be the current night. So let's move to Juliet asking. She probably goes to Alex. No, she would go to Ferris because she's his call. What exactly do you ask Juliet to ask Ferris, Nate?
Give me the bloody body. Like, literally, it would just be like, get Ferris to give the body over if he wants her back.
Okay.
Like, he wouldn't even mince words. He'd just be like, have a solution. I need the body.
I think, yeah, Juliet would approach you, Ferris. I've had contact with Nate over the last...
What time is this exactly in the day? Is it just after all the events have transpired, or is it somewhere in them? Because a lot has happened for Ferris in the space of like the 3 hours of the last episode.
Which would be more fun? You know what? I'm going to roll a dice.
I will point out that canonically the body was there at the beginning of Alex walking in.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 10. That's good for you. It's after these events have all transpired. I was going to go with 1 being, before and 10 being after.
So it's like Alex and Ferris are alone. Alex is saying that she better go talk to someone, Ferris would stay behind because Ferris is not in a fit state, and like immediately at that point.
Yeah, so after Alex has gone, presumably. Alex, who were you off to see? I forget.
I was going to go... Well, we were going to go bring him to the other safe house. While the club got...
Debodied.
Wasn't Alex going to go talk to Emily?
Emily, yeah. After I got him to the safe house.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's say, in that case, that because you asked Juliet to debody the club, that is what she is working on. Ferris is at the safe house. Alex, you were on the way to see Emily. And Ferris, Juliet turns up at the safe house. I'm assuming that she would know how to find you. She turns up. And says, I've had a communication from Nate, Mr. Vaudeville.
So, like, she's got a key to this apartment, so she walks into the apartment. She can't find me, so she'll probably announce it to the air.
Yes, probably. She'll
Ferris
ask
comes
where
out
you
from
are.
behind the door that she entered in. What did Nate want?
Nate was saying that he's completed his task and has a solution for you, for the body.
She's already back from the dead. Don't need a necromancer anymore. Ask him to come back here.
I do remember you being quite adamant about the body coming back. I am about to dispose of it, however, so I assume this is your choice.
She is back, isn't she?
Miss Moreau? Yes.
Yeah, dispose of
seen
the
her.
body. We don't need it anymore.
Of course. I will dispose of it and tell Nate to arrive here.
Yes, you do that.
Would you like me to stay here, sir?
Why?
I was wondering whether you needed anything while Alex is gone.
Make sure the club's cleaned up. Then we can get back to normal.
Normal, of course, sir. She leaves, and Nate, you get a message to arrive at the safe house.
If he's still with Emily when he gets that message, he's probably going to turn to her and be like, seems the plan has changed. I won't be needing to cash in that boon tonight. Sorry for making you come all this way.
Not a problem, Nate. We still have our bargain.
We do.
So you can cash it in any time you'd like.
Perfect. Will I just come back here, or I presume you don't want me using that number?
That phone has a number programmed into it, so you could use it in an emergency if you need to contact me immediately, or you can come here and wait for me. But there's no guarantee I'll arrive.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
you.
If you ever need of an update, you know where to find me.
Thank you. I will call on you soon enough.
Snake's gonna nod, and then he's just gonna probably wait for her to leave first, because I think it'd be rude for him to turn his back on her, and he doesn't want to turn his back on her. And then he would head straight there to like Ferris's place.
Absolutely.
Probably get his gun ready, because he probably thinks that Ferris is in the right mind now.
More specifically, you're being invited to meet Ferris at the place that you helped steal the woman that he wanted from. So it totally feels like a setup.
What? Wait, say that again?
I don't know if Nate would think about that.
Maybe not. But yeah, you're going to the apartment that you double-crossed Ferris at and took the daughter of one.
Oh, then Nate has his gun ready.
Oh, that's cute. You think a gun will help you?
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna send Xander away. And if he
Okay.
doesn't hear from him, to dispose of like whatever, you know, that kind of way.
Xander's like, okay, I guess I'll go elsewhere. Yay. Hello, Lexi. Thank you for food. Goodbye.
Oh.
I guess I'll go eat. I've been a bit peckish. So you go do your thing. Have fun.
Fun. It's one word for it. Just stay safe, okay? Just stay low.
You
I'll
two,
come find
Nate,
you.
I don't know what's happened to you or what it means, but I'm glad you haven't changed too much.
Me too. And then he's gonna leave and go straight to. He's gonna like scope out that place before he gets there. Make sure there's like no one outside. If there's a car there that he doesn't recognize, anything.
Wits awareness,
Okay.
just super quick. Four successes. There was a car here. You see like tracks and the shattered glass on the road. You see that this place is quite well hidden. You recognize it. Nothing seems to have changed since you last arrived, except for a light in a window. Or would Ferris have the lights on? Probably
No,
not.
lights
right?
would be off.
Yeah, there we go. I just thought, but yeah, okay. Yeah, so you know the way in. You've been there before.
Yep.
Nothing suspicious.
Nate would keep the gun not drawn, but ready to fire. Like the safety's off. Like he's ready to like just pick it up and just. If that makes sense. and he would go up the stairs to the door and probably not even knock, just open it and then kind of call out. Really, his voice is probably like a little bit shakier than normal, but he probably calls into the darkness, you wanted to see me? And I'm thinking that he doesn't get a reply, right?
No, you get a reply right in your ear. Ferris is standing behind you. Hi, Nate. You found me, okay?
Shit! Hi, listen, hi. You look better. I did what you asked. I found a...
So it wasn't you.
Where's the nearest door today? the one that's behind them? It's like Nate's gonna look for the door. Maybe not sure that he's gonna be shitting his pants. Like he's gonna like probably step forward a bit and be like, "Me? What do you mean?"
She came back already. I thought that was you.
She came back?
She's alive.
Florence?
No, Florence is dead. Alex is alive.
I don't know how to set Hive to that setting.
This is why you never put smart devices in the homes of vampires.
Alive? Yes, she will be. I don't know what you mean.
She is. She came to me and talked with Loki and with Loki's friend, and then brought me here. She said she was going to go talk to Emily.
Okay, we gotta go. Where is she? He's gonna draw his gun. We gotta go. Where is she? Whatever that is, that's not Alex. It's probably the same thing that I met in the woods. Whatever that ghost is. He's gonna like really like think that she's another like spirit that like Florence saw too. Alex is dead. We both saw her body.
And maybe someone else brought her back. She's back.
Did you leave the body at any time?
No, I never lost the body.
Then how? How could she be walking around in a body that's in your club?
I don't care. She's back.
Okay, she's back. Where would she say that she was going?
She was going to talk to Emily.
For what?
Important reasons.
Too important to tell you?
Of course I know. She tells me everything.
You know. And you trust her?
She came back to me. Of course I trust her. You came back as well. You've been gone for 2 weeks. Ferris just hugs Nate.
He's gonna stand there and just feel like very uncomfortable. Yeah, I never left. I was doing Emily a favor.
Do you want a drink? I'll get you a drink. Ferris goes and starts preparing a drink. Just looks over at Nate. What do you want? Something around here.
Hey, it's okay. And then Nate's gonna like go over and like maybe put his hand on Ferris's hand to like put the glass down and be like, I can do
Immediately,
it.
like, you put your hand on the back of Ferris's hand. Ferris's hand slips out, goes on the back of yours, and forces your hand, reactive, like, instinct, to the table.
It's fine. Do you want a drink?
Sure, but okay, whatever you want to drink. And like Nate's gonna like just make sure that he's like looking at him and just kind of like trying to see if he's been like dominated or if there's something funny about him.
Yes.
Because he's clearly not acting the same.
That would probably be a charisma or wits insight.
Okay. Oh shit.
He seems fine. With 0 successes.
Okay, given the state of like things, I think that would make sense. Did you let go of Nate's hand?
Yeah, like, he slaps down on your hand, realizes what he's doing, and just goes back to, like, collecting the drinks.
So, why did you want to meet me here?
I wanted to thank you. You went looking for a necromancer. You talked to Emily. You've been loyal. You've been good. Unlike Loki.
Loki.
He betrayed us all.
Yes, he did.
You didn't. You were loyal.
Nate's gonna slowly back. Like it's gonna look like Nate's like maybe looking for a chair, but he's gonna like go towards like nearest chair that's nearest to the door that he came in, and maybe
Ferris
not
is,
even like.
Can follow you at every step of a drink, proffering it to you.
Yeah, Nate's gonna like take the drink and maybe like the drink will probably let that. He'll probably like put his hand over it like that and like thanks. So are we celebrating her return?
When she comes back, you'll see that she's back. And yes, we can celebrate.
Ah, okay.
I know you didn't get to become a full kindred, but in time you've been loyal, and you deserve to be rewarded for that. As soon as I can, I will make sure that you're turned.
Nate's gonna like literally just like like if you notice like his hands are probably trembling like glass. He's like we agreed. It was don't even think about it. We agreed.
Ferris, like, grabs one of your hands.
Thank you. People turning against me. Things controlling. You did the right thing. You and Alex, you did the right thing.
Ferris, wits awareness.
What?
Nah. Continue.
So, thank you. I'll make sure you're rewarded.
It's okay. Really. But I know you trust her. And I know you need her. But Can we be sure, please? And he's gonna like put on his best puppy dog eyes to Ferris. Like he's gonna look like a wounded animal.
I understand. It took me a while to realize that she was back. You'll realize when you see her. She'll be back soon. Wait here for her.
You're just gonna wait here?
The club is getting fumigated.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Is there something else you would rather do, Nate? What do you desire?
Plenty. But there's a lot of loose ends that need to be tied up. Florence's death, for example. There was a young girl. I recognize her from before. It's suspicious that she would turn up, if you know what I mean.
What young girl?
The night Florence died, there was a young girl who got in an argument with her at Kindred. Molly is her name.
Do I know Molly?
How much would you have ingratiated yourself with the Malkavians?
In the 100 years, or in like the 2 months that I've been sentient?
In general.
Whatever Angelica demanded in the previous 100 years, and in the 2 months, Ferris would be just ingratiating himself with everyone who would possibly be ingratiatable.
That's a good point. You know that Angelica was in a coterie with the current Malkavian Primogen. And he was... You've heard through the grapevine that he's been quite boastful about his new child.
Okay.
So you've heard of her, but no one's seen her because she hasn't been released into Kindred Society. She's not been presented.
What about her?
Well, you asked me to do something, and I did it. However, she intervened. That's suspicious, right? And Nate's gonna like look at like Ferris, like to kind of gauge his reactions. Like, is he thinking himself or like?
Yes.
Do you not want to look into that?
Does it matter? The girl got away. You're
Yes.
safe. Alex is alive. And Florence is dead.
Florence is dead. Yeah.
Does anything else matter?
Nate's gonna like look at him for a sec. I guess not.
Then we'll wait until Alex gets back and discuss our new course of action.
Course of action.
Things have changed somewhat in this city. It'll be interesting to see what Emily has to say.
I think that's when we move to Alex. You've contacted Emily before, so you already knew about the warehouse. If you need to get in touch with her, and it's not an emergency, you go to this place. Old red brick, wait around, and eventually she might turn up. Tonight is one of those nights. How lucky for you!
Yay!
What's Alex up to?
Alex is waiting. She's probably just she's not trying to be deceptive to Emily at this point. She's not trying to sneak around or anything like that. Yeah, she's just waiting because that was the deal. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. Cool. Emily crawls out of the shadows in her black dress, looking fabulous and snooty as always.
Mm-hmm.
And she just stands there and waits.
Hi, Emily.
Hello, Alex.
Long time no see.
Yes.
I have some news for you.
Marvelous.
I suspect you might know already, but just in case you don't.
Well, just in case I don't.
Right. Do you remember Loki?
Did Loki meet Emily?
She would have known about him though, because he was one of the Thin-Bloods under Ferris.
He was like I don't think he ever came up at any point in conversation, and
I'm not
before
sure.
that he was pretty much like a go-between. So it was like, I want this done, and then lackeys would go out. And...
Ferris never mentioned him by name when he was talking to Emily. He always referred to them as the Thin-Bloods or the group. But if she'd done her background research, it would be pretty obvious just when people come in.
Fair enough. Then in that case, I think the best question would be, Loki, at this point, have you tried to make contact with Emily?
Not yet, no.
Okay, then she seems a little confused, but it's like...
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, he definitely was. Doesn't matter. He's taken over for the Nosferatu, for Mr. Gates.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I rather appreciated Mr. Gates and his style of business.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Do you know what happened to him?
He got killed by Odin. Yeah. How about that?
Hmm.
Yeah.
This is all very interesting. Do you have a point?
A point. Well, I decided to give you information.
Absolutely.
In hopes for a little bit more of a working relationship with you.
Well. Of course. What would that entail, do you think? I do remember asking you for information on Ferris, which is kind of what I was hoping and expecting to get tonight. But this is interesting. I'm assuming he's well.
He is. Though the reason why I bring you this information is because when I was with Ferris, Loki is the one who showed up and told us all about this new way of the land, so to speak. Figured it might be best to let you know.
It is a curious
I want
tale.
to figure out where I end up at the end of all of this. When you start moving things the way that you want to.
Yeah. I take it that Ferris completed his side of the bargain and you are now part of his clan, his child.
God, Alex is not good at lying. Give me a minute out of character.
Do 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 do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, things didn't go how we wanted them to, and that didn't work out, unfortunately. So, I guess I'm still owed that.
Owed?
Yeah.
It's an interesting way of putting it. I'm slightly confused at how something so simple could have gone so wrong. But I'm assuming whatever happened, the body of Bradley's child is destroyed, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Reassuring. Then, I'm afraid to say, if you aren't part of the Toreador clan, Mr. Vaudeville's position in my new state will not be inherited by you. But there are ways to work your magic. There are ways to climb up from the bottom. Alex, would you like to do a composure persuasion roll?
Sure. Persuasion, totally my strong suit.
Yeah, Just remember, if you would like to get an extra
Rouse the
dice,
blood.
you can rouse the blood now because you are a full-blooded kindred.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna reroll those two
Mhm.
dice.
Okay, you don't get any hungrier, and that will give you one dice. Just roll one dice first for the
Okay.
Because that one dice is eligible for reroll the willpower.
yeah.
Okay.
That's one success, and now you have two dice that you can spend a willpower to reroll if you'd like.
Okay. Shit.
Yay!
Dear. Oh no.
Damn it. Guys, let's be honest for a second. Alex has no idea what she's doing here, okay? Like, this is par for the course.
This was a bad outing to decide on, yes.
No, it was perfect. It's what needed to happen.
It's exactly what needs to happen.
Yeah.
So that was, just so you're fully aware, an idea for me exactly how well you are keeping your shit together for this entire encounter. It's not
Spoiler,
well.
she's not.
Yeah.
Yep. Totally not.
So
Yep.
much fidgeting.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't think of a bargain to give you in this instance, so I'm afraid it doesn't go very well overall. But yeah, let's return to the conversation, and Emily asks you, What was she asking you? She was asking you about the deal you made previous.
Yeah, about the child, but
The child and the clan and... Oh, no, I know exactly what happens.
Yes, tell me.
So, Alex, if you were still alive, you would be sweating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Emily seems to have her stuff together. She's quite with it. And she's going to walk meaningfully towards you at a very steady pace across this big empty warehouse.
Okay. Alex is gonna stand her ground.
I need to quickly check.
If she dies again, I'm having words.
I'm just thinking exactly how she goes about this. You see her remove very slowly and carefully, clearly letting you know that this is what's about to happen, a gorgeous knife. And she says, "Stay still. And you are going to have to do an intelligence resolve check."
God damn it. 4 successes.
4 successes. You don't have to stay still. But it might be the best idea.
Yeah. Yeah,
Get-
that's... I love it.
What are you gonna do, Alex?
She's gonna stay still.
Okay. She moves the knife to your sternum and just pushes so the skin breaks, and then pulls it out, scrapes the blood off of your chest, and tastes it. Intriguing, Alex.
Yeah?
Would you like to tell me again what you are? If you are not part of the Toreador clan.
Don't know exactly. Things did not go according to plan, as I had already mentioned. Don't know. This is, I'm not as, educated as you are.
She just looks at you. I'm glad of your honesty. So if you don't know what you are, who does?
I don't think anyone does.
Describe to me what happened.
There was a place that I don't remember ever seeing before. And there were thorns, a wolf, and then someone, I don't know.
This place, does it exist here?
No, I don't know. Maybe? No, probably not. It was an old place. Not like what we have here.
I always knew you were dangerous.
Or am I useful?
We shall see. Your continued existence is up for debate, Miss Moreau. I need you to give me a full report on what Ferris is up to.
Sure.
And then after I do some research, I will decide whether you get to live.
Peachy.
Tell me, what is Ferris up to?
Right now? Probably sulking.
Man-child.
Eh.
Why?
The whole thing that happened with me, confusing. Nobody knows, nobody understands. I don't get it.
Oh, my
think it
child,
confused
he doesn't even know what he's done.
Probably not. No. We're all just complete idiots. Yep, that's what it is. Just
Oh,
absolutely.
an impotent fool. I've promised him a little bit too much.
Well, leap of faith and all that.
I must say, Miss Moreau, you have caused me great upset.
I've heard that before. I'm really good at disappointing you, though, so, why change now?
Yes. I'm assuming you'll be staying with Mr. Vaudeville.
That depends, I guess, if I'm going to be leaving here in one piece or not, right?
You can leave here. But just know that your days are numbered.
Good to know. Good to know.
It's not comfortable to be a caitiff. In any
Sure.
society. And that is what you are. You're anathema to all kindred. And if anyone else finds out your little secret, then they might not be quite so lenient as I am.
Emily, we've got such great history, from you burning me and threatening me so many times. It's just really nostalgic now hearing it again from you. I'm really glad we can have this talk.
It brings me no great joy if you were to die, but it would be my duty.
No joy. I don't know, Emily. I don't know. Something tells me you take a little bit of pleasure in the actions that you take towards others. Nothing wrong with that, by the way.
I'd like to tell you that you're wrong, but you won't believe me. I am doing what I'm doing for the best of both kindred and kine.
Right, sure. I mean, you have this whole new thing that you want to start, so maybe a little bit of adjustment to traditions is a good idea. Maybe what I am isn't so bad for what you need to do.
Unless you're very lucky, there won't be a place for you. You are a harbinger of things to come. And your continued existence would be hastening, inviting disaster.
Well, that's fair.
And unless you prove yourself useful to me, I'm just going to take everything you have.
I don't
And
have
your
anything,
life.
Emily.
You have
Not
things
much
I
you're gonna
gave
get
you.
out of that.
You have people you care about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But I also care about myself more than that. So.
Well, it would probably be in your best interest to find a way out of this city before I find you.
Oh, so the next time we meet, is that one of those ultimatums?
No, it's just a probability. If we meet again, and I haven't decided against it, it will probably be because I am about to murder you.
Good to know. Are we gonna duke it out like equal footing, or are you just gonna come at me out of nowhere?
Telling you would be a bad idea on my part.
But you're superior in every possible way, so giving me even a slight increase in advantage won't do you any harm. Right?
I will come hunt you from the shadows. And you won't feel it. I promise.
That's so boring. Emily, so boring. I expect a lot more from you. Oh well. Like, I guess we're both good at disappointing one another, aren't we?
I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. Great. When I come at you, it won't be from the shadows. Just so you know.
Okay.
Okay. I'm really glad we had this conversation.
It's a shame we had this conversation.
Maybe.
Make your arrangements,
Yeah.
and I will decide your fate later. Give my regards to Ferris. Farewell.
Bye, Emily.
Bye, Felicia. That fucking sass! Holy shit!
She just waits for you to leave. And I'm...
Oh, she turns her back to her 100%
Okay.
and walks out. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, now that Emily knows all your secrets,
Wow.
let's move to Saffron and Loki.
Holy shit, I need a fucking minute after that. Okay, I need- Whew, damn. I feel like I was burned. I wasn't even there.
Mm.
Sense a great disturbance in the force. Okay, right.
Secondhand burns, they can hurt.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Did you see a bright flash in the... No, okay, just burning on the side of my face. Okay, anyway, yeah. So, I guess we're gonna go and. I guess we're gonna go and. I guess.
You're right there.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just,
We don't have to go to Loki and
Like-
Saffron.
Delaying the inevitable.
I'm not. Come on, let's go. I suppose.
I have somewhere I need to go anyway, so we'll head that
Right.
way, and then
Cool. Is it going to be any more of like your mates? Are we gonna,
yeah,
just more
but
be-
different, less insane, less scary mates. So
less insane? Cool. Okay, less insane.
definitely less insane.
That's
think
good. That's fine. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna flip out a phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to message. We haven't established what their name is, but my underling.
Yes.
Boris.
Boris and Norris.
I'm good with Boris. And I'd like to message them and give them 2 locations for cleanup. Basically, clean up R7 and then 2 locations. And I'll DM you the places.
Okay.
And then I'd like to head to James Wayward's Repario investigation. I'll give. Yeah, no, I remember where it is.
Okay. Yeah. That is all fine. Fine. Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Are you going directly there?
Yes, I would. I'd like to sneak in and maybe take him by surprise. And actually, no, I won't because Saffron's with me, and
Yeah.
Saffron will be able to sneak in.
Yeah. Saffron's just gonna be like, what? Who? What are we doing?
It's a private investigator I use from time to time.
Right.
He's very
Really?
good.
Are we gonna eat him or?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool. I just I wasn't sure what. Okay. Cool. Right. That's cool. Okay. After you.
Okay. And I knock on the door.
Weird.
All right. Yeah. You go to Repario Investigations. It's the dingy office. Clearly not much money going in or out of there. You knock, and at the door comes James Wayward, the investigator.
Oh crap! I need mine.
He looks a little rough.
Not as rough as Loki looks.
That's fine.
What's with the? Oh right. Yeah. You look like going to a convention or something.
James. Hello.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah.
What's up? Do you need something?
Yeah. Need a favor, not out here, preferably. Mind if we?
No. Sorry, can't come in right now. But you tell me what you need here.
I can't. Like people listening, etc. You know how it works.
Or yeah, okay. Give me a minute.
All right.
And closes the door.
Do you reckon he's got like somebody in there?
Probably not. I could check.
Okay.
Yeah, let's check.
Well, okay. How do we check?
I'm gonna call forth my little buddies.
Oh, that's fucking. Oh god, that's rank. That's so fucking rank.
Not a whole load of them, just like
Off you go.
little scouting party.
A little expedition force. Okay.
Oh my god, that's like a fucking rattly cough. That's disgusting. I know I'm not one to talk, but that's fucking grim.
They leave your mouth and they go under the gap in the door. And because you want this quick, they get 2 dice.
Yeah. It's a very like quick little recce.
Yeah, roll me 2 dice for awareness.
Okay. Oh.
2 successes. Okay, they're like, this place is yummy. Food everywhere. Also, that tastes good. It's good. I like this. Fruit. Old
I think
fruit. Some of your ants get
damn
junk. Oh, there's
Like
so much of it. Yay. Two people.
2.
Told you. Called it. Do you reckon he was...
2 people.
I mean, did the private investigators have sex? Is he investigating somebody's privates? Maybe, do you think?
Saffron.
Yeah.
Any more information on the 2 people?
No.
I reckon he's investigating.
They're like, did we do a good job?
Yeah, just don't throw up.
You get tiny little hiccups.
Oh my god, that's adorable. What are you talking to your ants? That's fucking weird, man.
Uh-huh. I'm
right What?
I'm trying to decide whether we bust in there right now or not.
How long are you taking over this decision? Because he'll come
is
back
like
eventually.
Yeah, this is like.
Well, maybe we could sneak in. I could maybe kick the door down? Maybe?
Yeah, okay.
What?
I'll take my pistol out.
I was Joe. Oh god, no, I was Joe. I don't think we should shoot anybody. I think that's a fucking terrible idea. Maybe he's probably just banging
I
somebody.
kicked the door in.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
I was joking. Oh fuck, I was joking. Oh shit, no.
That is a strength athletics roll.
Yeah, it is.
Oh shit.
Oh, thank fuck
3
for that.
successes.
Damn.
You bust the door in. It's a flimsy door. And it just goes flap. You hit it right where the catch is on the door, and splinters of wood go everywhere. And you see James like on his desk, like tidying bottles, and like pointing at someone. He's like, Jesus Christ! I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Who's the other person?
They're like round the corner.
Are you sure there's 2 people here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Go look.
Why do you want me to? Oh fuck,
Keep
fine.
going.
I'm gonna sort of like just go around the corner and like peek and be like, hello?
You see a woman in like a suit and pencil skirt with glasses who looks very prim and proper, except for the fact that she looks like she's dying.
Are you okay there?
She's fine. She's just a little under the weather.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking her.
She just kind of weakly raises a hand and like shoos you.
Okay, there's a lady around here who looks really rough. I mean, like, how dying are we talking here?
She looks like dehydrated.
I'm gonna sort of like just go up to her and be like, "Look, seriously, you okay? I wanna examine her and just be like, yo, what's up with you? You know, check her pulse and various things, and just be like, look, you look really kind of rough.
Wits medicine.
Wits medicine. Can I do investigation instead? I don't know. Oh, awareness even.
You can, but you won't get the same info.
Okay, wits medicine. That's cool. I've got no dots in medicine.
Okay.
Shitty wits as well. Oh well. One success.
One success.
Has she got a pulse?
She does have a pulse.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the gun on James and slide round so I can look around the corner and see who she is.
She's like, I think she's got a pulse, but she looks kind of rough.
I'm
Loki.
pretty sure I know her.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's Bradley's ghoul.
That's exactly who it is.
Yeah. I mean, Loki didn't think that, but I did.
Mm-hmm.
I met her when we met Bradley.
Yep. Then I thought that was the case. Then yeah, you would recognize her.
What the fuck is going on? You said this will be fine.
Yeah, it was gonna be fine.
It is fine. We've just.
Okay, because I thought you were going to be like banging somebody, but
She's not well.
right.
Well, this changes things very slightly.
Look, Loki, put down the gun and we can chat. It'll be as if nothing happened, you know? I won't even send you a bill for the door.
Uh-huh. No. I'm gonna shoot her in the head.
There's a bang.
If I see you raising the gun
Mm-hmm.
to shoot the lady in the head, I'm going to be like, stop! And sort of use dominate. But, you know, accidentally.
Uh-huh.
I think that's going to require a roll to see if you're fast enough and if you notice it. Reflexive.
Yeah, this is like...
Okay, yeah, I'm entirely happy. I'm going to
Yeah, that's
try.
fine. I'm just trying to think what the roll
It may be I do it after you've, you know, bang, stop! Oh.
Quite possibly. So
Yeah.
let's do this roll.
Would you like me to...
Yes,
roll
you should roll your. It's intelligence resolve, I think, for resistance.
Mhm.
Yes, and what was the
It's been on this
reflexive?
relationship for Fuzzy to start dominating Sheepy again.
I think. Wits of. No, wits awareness for speed and reflex.
Okay, wits awareness.
Do you want me to
I'm
roll
gonna
a...
say survival, but
Do you want me to roll a speed thing?
Oh, shit. Three
Three-
versus three.
3v3. So I'm gonna leave this up to you to decide exactly.
Probably I say it exactly as you are pulling the trigger, so they happen simultaneously. So it's like, stop, bang! Oh.
Should we even bother for the roll off for Loki stopping? There's at this point there's no point.
Yeah, no.
If I get the shot off, I'm happy.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. Then Loki, you do freeze for a minute, but it's too late. There is a hole in this lady's head. She is bleeding profusely, and James, the investigator, just dives behind his desk, and like you can hear him like whimpering.
You just shot her. In the fucking head. Why did you shoot her? Hello? Loki? Look. Don't be fucking weird, okay? Don't be fucking weird, okay?
Don't let him shoot me.
He's just being weird. Look, Loki. I'm sorry. Hello?
How long does this
It
last?
doesn't. I don't think it lasts that long.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. So, as she says hello, gun swings, points at Saffron.
Oh, fuck, what?
Don't do that again.
Do what?
You did something to me.
What?
You made me. You controlled me. Don't do that.
Did I?
Yeah. Anyway, food. Have at it. I've got to deal with this. And I'm going to go and shoot James.
Oh,
Twice.
my...
Loki,
Yeah.
what hunger are you on?
4.
I'm gonna need you to make me a hunger frenzy roll. Unless you would like to ride the wave.
I mean, I'm fully intending on drinking James anyway, after I shoot him.
But this is before that.
Uh-huh. Okay. I will... Is that just a frenzy roll?
Yeah.
Nice.
2 successes is enough. This isn't like some gory place, so it's fine. There are other smells more potent in here, that's for sure.
Whiskey!
Yep. And James is like, he just told me to, and I did it. I didn't mean to hurt the girl. And then I'm assuming you shoot him.
Yeah. No. Bang, bang.
Bang.
2
Double
shots in the
tap.
chest.
Meanwhile, Saffron is just having a quiet panic attack and has her head between her legs for a second. Says, oh my fuck. Oh, God. Why?
I'm going to immediately go down, mask off, drink him dry.
You do that.
Oh, God, that's... Oh, my God. Okay.
Loki,
Oh, this is...
Take 2 stains.
This is what I do now. This is what I do now. This is fuck, shit.
I will, Saffron, I will explain this and why this had to happen later. First of all, you are hungry.
Yeah, I know I'm hungry. I mean, take
a bit.
stop. Shit.
Saffron,
All right, just
I
let me.
just realised. What hunger are you on?
3.
You're fine.
Yeah. Sorry, something it's just appeared and then disappeared again.
What? I feel like I should go down to 1 hunger because I already killed him. It doesn't make sense to go down to 0.
If you drain them, I will let you go to 0 hunger.
Okay.
Is
Is that like a more stains thing? Like drain them dry, take more stains, or?
If you want another stain, you can have one.
No. I'm happy.
No,
I'm happy
that's
as
fine.
is.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I forget. Is brains one other thing I can eat?
Not after I've shot them out.
It's probably it's.
Unless you want to pick them
Yes,
up.
I'm going to say yes.
So yeah, I'm just gonna be like
Scrambled
Oh,
brains. It's a classic.
This
Yeah.
is the thing. This is. Oh God, that texture! Oh, and just as soon as I start eating, it's just like, and I tear her open and devour her. Just like, oh God, why? Oh, this is my life now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right. You can go down to 1 hunger. And I think
I ate a ghoul and I liked it. Om nom nom nom. nom.
you do taste something slightly different in this person, that's for sure. Something slightly more powerful. Yeah.
Yum yum.
Hmm.
I have a silencer, just for the record, for anyone wondering.
He does. He got it off a friend of his,
I
which
did.
he broke into,
I did.
which isn't going to have made any
No,
problems.
I know.
Silencers don't silence shots. They just kind of make them less
They
super
make
loud.
me kind of cough. Dependent.
Mostly they sound like whip cracks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because you still get the report from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is definitely a sound. However, it's not too bad. You're inside. And I think as you finish feeding, there's just kind of a...
Oh fuck.
Oh, what?
You look around. There is a hideous short man there with teeth like in all directions out the mouth.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Can
Oh
you
shit!
be
Oh
up?
shit!
Bit less sneaky. I almost shat myself if I could.
They giggle.
You here for the cleanup?
Is this?
Yeah, no, he's fine.
Oh, good. We're fine.
The other
Wait,
one
is
as
it
well. Afterwards. Yeah.
Hmm?
You got 2 addresses, 2 places to clean up, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
This one first, the other one straight after. No traces. Go through the files in this place. Get what you can. Yeah.
Have you got any wet wipes, please?
The hideous man goes over and like opens, like it just rifles through stuff and gets just like a box of giant Kleenex tissues and throws them on the floor next to you, and it's like,
Oh, thanks. That's great. Cool. Oh God, there's chunks. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, why was that nice?
Waste not, want not.
I think I'm full.
You got a Tupperware box or something we can take it away in?
Oh God, look. Hey, okay.
I mean, you want to know how long it takes before it's not viable. Take it with you, experiment, and then maybe it will be less problems in the future, right? Actually,
have you got a fridge?
Hmm?
Have you got a fridge?
Yeah.
he's got
I'm
some-
gonna scoop out a spare kidney and just plop it into a Tupperware box.
There's a wet slap. You rifle through his stuff. Like, you have to scrub the mold and old like bean juice out of this Tupperware container, but
Oh,
yeah, you have a
that's not hygienic.
no.
Can vampires get food poisoning, Loki?
No. Well, I don't eat, so I don't know, but I would guess not. Let's find out. Can be another experiment.
God, I love science.
So,
It's great.
that's dealt with.
Mhm.
Your problem in the park, Boris. I assume you're dealing with that too. Yes, you're good. Good.
When you say Boris, he's like,
Yeah, he's got that. So you don't need to worry about that one either.
Thanks, Boris.
Yeah. This whole thing here is a problem that has been dealt with, and we don't need to worry about anymore.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Why did you kill him? Why did you kill her? Why?
You know what? Let's leave, and we'll talk about it on the way. I need to go meet people.
All right. If I do something you don't like, will you kill me as well?
Probably not, but it depends what you do. Like, if you make a breach like this, then yes.
A breach?
We'll talk about it. Don't worry.
Mm.
So we start moving. Do you want to come with me to meet these people? They're going to be less insane, but similar to Ferris.
Wait, I thought these were the people you were going to meet.
No,
Right.
no, this is just...
Oh, okay, right. So this is not the person you met and you just decided to kill them randomly.
Well, no, I was coming to kill them anyway, but just made it more important to kill them.
Oh, okay, cool. You just took me along on a murder. I'm now an accessory to murder. Oh,
It's
God, I
only
hate somebody.
like,
I hate somebody. Oh, no.
Forrest does a very good job. It's only going to be a murder for like 30 minutes more.
Cool, at least I ate some of the evidence.
You
That's-
see
that's good.
Boris apply marigolds.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, cool. Let's go. Oh, man.
Thank you, Boris. Have a good...
Thanks, Boris.
Have fun.
Does he not talk or what?
I don't know.
Where did you... I wasn't talking to you, it's fine.
And
Where did you
so
find
with-
him?
It is a long story. He was given to me.
You could tell me on the way, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So yes, breaches. Breach is bad. If you let humans find out about us, you'll basically have a death sentence on your head.
Oh, cool.
That rings a bell, Saffron. You're a ghoul.
That.
Like for example, when you leave a dead body lying around after having eaten it.
I mean...
Hence why Boris is going to the woods, to the park to clear that up. We've
It could have
left
been...
by now.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
it could have... Yeah.
He's-
Stop enjoying your
you
new
just
character.
leave him and you hear a
Yeah.
of scrubbing.
So
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Mm-hmm.
the lady who was less young and more pruny, she was a ghoul, like you were,
Mhm.
for someone else who died.
Right.
Which means she was pretty much needed to be cleaned up or dealt with in some way. Didn't expect her to be here. The other guy, the man, was someone who did work for me, and I was worrying that he was getting a bit too close. I was going to question him, but then he was in the same room as a ghoul who,
Got you.
information was basically
All right.
untenable at that point.
Oh, okay. I kind of get where you're coming from.
And also,
I
we were
suppose.
both hungry. So, two birds, one stone.
Eat
I
the
think
evidence.
that's already after me.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, it's a fire engine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Did he talk to the fucking house?
So, question becomes, would you like to come with me? Your situation is probably a bit precarious to meet some of the people I intend to meet. Usually people need permission to make one of us.
Look. If you think there's going to be trouble, I'm quite happy to just go back to the safe house and just chill the fuck out.
Well, Emily, who I'm going to meet next,
Mhm.
is not someone you want to go with half-cocked and without a plan.
What kind of plan?
I mean, if you are, for example, a masquerade breach or someone who is turned without permission, or I don't know, off the top of my head, like a caitiff or something, it could be a problem to go and speak to Emily.
Well, I won't then. Let's not. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
no. Yeah, no,
All right,
I just
cool.
if you to present yourself and try and make yourself.
Whatever makes you say that.
Why don't I just not? And I'll go back. And I don't want to get, fucking.
Yeah, you don't want to be mentioned or anything I mean,
I
because
don't-
at some point you're going to have to establish yourself and take the risk of people being upset that you were made and then dealing with that whole situation. I might be able to wrangle something. We'll see.
Maybe if we deal with John, they'll be happier. Because he's
Do you
Fuck.
want to deal with John?
Do I want to deal with John?
Okay. Question asked and answered. So
He fucking did this to me, the bastard.
I'm gonna like whip out a piece of paper and write down like some very basic directions for the traps in the sewer.
Didn't you give that to Florence, did you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, but you changed them straight away, yeah.
No, I actually gave them to Florence.
Oh yeah, eventually you gave up after she worked out your traps like 3 times in a row.
Here you go. This will get you through. Tear it up.
Right.
But you.
Cool.
If someone captures you, eat it, and then burn yourself. Thank you.
All right, whatever. Okay, cool. Right. I'm gonna go. I'll just go and do a bit of I'll just. Oh shit! Bubbles gave me that alchemy stuff, didn't he? I'll go and that seems like a good
Maybe
idea.
play around with that kidney you have.
It's not a fucking stress toy.
No, but like if you can like figure out how long you have to eat someone once they're dead, you might be able to.
Look. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, don't backseat science me, okay? I know I'm fucking...
not backseat science. I'm trying to help you.
Right. Well, just let me work it out for myself. God.
Okay.
Right.
Next time, I won't find you dinner. You can do it yourself.
Look, I'm sorry. Look, I'm having a day, okay? I'm having a fucking day.
Me too. I just had to kill 2 people.
Oh, boo fucking who?
What?
You didn't seem particularly fucking bothered about it. You just fucking drank him dry.
Of course I'm bothered about it.
You didn't even give him a chance to fucking talk.
Yeah, no, it had to happen. It was
Right.
something that had to happen.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have a choice.
Right.
I mean, I like it.
All right, look, it's just... Yeah, but you didn't... all right, whatever. Well, I don't want to argue with you, okay? Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that... I'm sorry. I'll just go. I think it's better. I'm just going to go and chill. I just need a bit of time, all right? I just need a bit of time of my own.
Uh-huh.
Bye! Just turns around and runs off.
I'll head off towards to go and see Emily.
Okay. Loki, you wouldn't know how to get in contact with Emily, but you would know, or have been told, that arriving at Elysium is likely to get you an audience with most people eventually.
Yeah.
So, I think quickly we will go with Saffron back to the safe house after she's finished chewing on her spare
Brains.
lung.
Yeah, it's a lung. It's definitely not a fajita.
Oh,
Ooh.
Same difference. Yeah, both makes good fajitas. Anyway, so yeah, she's gonna sort of carefully hopscotch her way through the traps. Let's get back. Throw the kidney in. She's gonna time and date the box of kidneys on. Put it in the fridge, and then just like sort of like set up all the fucking weird alchemy shit on the table and just start sort of like blip, 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 poof. Oh, right. Okay, interesting. I'm just gonna start just sort of like getting into it, making notes, because it's all. It's quite. It's not like she's learning things. It's like she's sort of remembering things that she'd forgotten a long time ago, almost.
it's very intuitive.
Very intuitive, yeah. So she's just like, so if hang on a minute, what if I? Yes, yeah, that was yes. And so yeah, there's a lot of mumbling, and she's quite obsessive, and she's like doing things over and over again until she gets them just perfect. And probably getting quite into it, and just like she's in the fucking zone.
Okay, yeah, you have some of Bubbles' blood, right?
Mhm.
So use some of that, experiment with it, you figure out its qualities, you look at it, you understand it. This is the stuff you understand. It's not quite, you begin to understand that it's not quite ideal for what you would want. You would want something stronger, more powerful. But it's a good place to start. Is there anything Saffron would like to do other than just kind of get into her zone and understand her?
Probably have a shower.
Fair enough. Is there a shower down there? No.
Or a very thorough wash.
There's probably a bowl and a flannel. And
I hope it's not a white flannel.
There's definitely... Oh, it's a white flannel.
Oh,
and there's
no.
definitely a kettle down there.
Yeah, there's going to be several bowlfuls of water and just, fuck. And she's just scrub off the horror.
Like a napkin, you
No, more
dab
like
the corners of your mouth. Oh, such a mucky pup. That was scrumptious.
It was, and I hate it.
It's fair enough.
Yeah, that's pretty much Saffron's night. Is just eating someone and feeling bad about it, and then washing up and then doing some experiments on blood. Yay!
Let's go to Loki. You arrive at the castle in the center of town. And...
I'll turn up and wait until... Or, yeah.
Yeah, there are...
I don't really know the etiquette here, so...
Like, there aren't that many people around.
Hmm.
And the few people, you could probably guess the well-armed looking dude and the person sitting at a desk boredly, like, flicking a pen around and occasionally writing things and, like, checking other things. Those two are probably the people to talk to.
Okay. I will...
It sounds like the instructions given to you by Grimm.
Yeah. I will go up and request a meeting with Emily.
Okay. You're gonna have to do me a charisma etiquette.
Perfect. It's like exactly in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, I thought it might be, which is why I made you do it. 2 successes on 2 dice.
Getting all the crappy rolls good now at the moment.
That's probably enough to get a meeting in a few hours.
I have time.
It's slow. You can tell it's slow because they look bored. So, yeah. Did you just wait there?
Oh, yeah. I might send a couple of ants out if no one's looking. Just have a scuttle around.
Do you now?
I mean, not like trying to infiltrate the Elysium, just having a wander around and looking around at the area.
Like just the room you're in, or anything further than that?
The room's connected just to make sure there's no, nasty surprises around here.
I think because you've got a few hours, you do that. And one ant comes back, and I don't know how to describe how an ant would be traumatized. But that. And it's like, it gives you a direction and a distance, and you can tell it's like further in and up one floor. Whatever is in there is terrifying, and being a Gould ant, it has an understanding of kindred blood. and whatever resonated with that scared the shit out of this ant. Like,
Okay.
it dies like an hour later. It dies. It just dies.
Gonna have to cough that one up.
No, the others eat it. Waste not, want not.
Yeah, it's very true. I did say that. Okay, well then, yeah, no, I'm not looking any further. Lesson learned. No more ants going out. They're all staying inside. Probably like cowering from the shed, you know.
It's probably quite uncomfortable. They
Yeah.
move around in your lungs and shift.
Hey, don't make me come in there. Quiet it down in there.
But eventually you get your meeting with Emily, and she basically just strides in the front door.
I'll stand up.
Hello, Loki.
Hello?
I believe we have business.
Yes,
Should we find a room then?
if you don't mind.
She leads to a room, an office off the side.
Mm.
It's just like some sort of archivist's office. Clearly not hers, not anyone's that's around.
Yeah. Would you like to start, or should I?
No, I'm waiting with bated breath to hear what you have to tell me.
I bring you greetings from the clan. I'm here to present myself as the new face and go-between after the unfortunate death of Mr. Gates.
Very unfortunate. You weren't supposed to tell me exactly how he met his end?
His head was ripped off by a very powerful gangrel called Odin. Who also subsequently was killed. Yeah, it's been an interesting time here, hasn't it?
I used to like it here.
Me too.
So, can you tell Grim that I appreciate... Oh, no.
She doesn't really know about
She
that.
doesn't know who Grim is.
No.
So, can you tell the clan that I appreciate their services and our bargain stance, despite the loss of Mr. Gates?
It was an unforeseen circumstance.
I'm not so sure.
Also, I should apologize. I felt it necessary, out of respect, to go and visit Mr. Ferris Vaudeville first before I came to see you, just purely because I used to work with him.
What do you make of Mr. Vaudeville?
He's insane.
I would have
He's
said
basically-
incompetent, but...
Hmm?
I would have said incompetent, but it's a little harsher
well,
than unexpected.
Before recently, he was impulsive, a little bit vain, arrogant. Nothing too terrible. After recent events, I'm not entirely sure what happened, but he's actually become unhinged. From what I can tell, actually, Alex seems to be running things at the moment there.
Oh, really? That's not good.
And she's certainly more sensible than Ferris, especially currently.
If we lose people at the rate that we're losing them now, there won't be anyone to rule in this city.
It's definitely a consideration.
I need you to send a message to Mr. Vaudeville for me.
Okay.
Tell him let's put it tactfully, to claim his place. I require him to eliminate Miss Moreau.
I'll deliver the message.
Thank you.
Is there any more business you'd like to discuss?
No, I would just like to reassure you and your clan, as unhappy as I am about you being, and she sneers, the face. I will accept it as written that you are all keeping order within your ranks.
Turned over pretty quickly. No problems.
Good. Please. Make sure that you don't give any signs that you are going to continue acting as you were before you became this. You have matured, I'm sure. So the young must remain where they are, in the past. I hope I am wrong in saying that the thinness of one's blood marks them, makes them dangerous, whether they know it or not. And
Possibly.
any indication that you continue to be as you were. And I will have to have talks with the rest of your clan. I have no place for mistakes in my empire, Loki.
Of course. I actually have one question.
Please, I don't mean to make the mood dour.
No. Needs to be said,
After
I
you.
guess. Given the state of kindred in the city and especially low numbers, if I was to come across someone who had been turned against their will, would you be willing to accept them instead of the usual punishment for maker and child?
I would have to solidify my authority, but given they were not from the ranks of the Thin Blood,
No.
then it's possible.
Could we for the moment, agree to a stay of execution?
They would have to prove themselves, of course, if they wish to stay. But if you help me seize leadership, then yes. I think that would be a reasonable course of action.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, unless there's anything else you require of me before I go.
A way of contacting you. Here's my number, baby.
I was thinking about getting Ant out and just being like, here you go.
I can't use this as a phone. What is this? A phone for ants?
This is an ant!
At least he gave an answer to the question.
I will, yeah, I'll give her the number to a burner phone, which I never dial out on.
Okay. She accepts that and then bids you farewell.
I like Emily. I just really made things bad for some people.
or did you make it really, really good?
And yeah, I'll leave and jump into the sewer.
I'm pretty sure no woman has ever accused Sheep of making anything really good.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Anyway,
You
The
think-
shade.
Just rude.
he's grumpy because I shout on Ferris.
I was gonna say, is the Ferris hate bleed over happening here? Like,
No, I don't know whatever you die to hellfire means. I'm
I have-
you can't neglect it.
Do I have Nate's number?
huh?
Nate, do I have your number?
Probably. He hasn't changed his.
I'm gonna dial Nate on my way back through the sewers.
This is fine.
So Nate's phone rings. Is Ferris?
I imagine at this point Nate and Ferris are sitting in like wingback chairs, like 3 foot apart or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, Nate's gonna look at the number and then look at Ferris and be like, I should take this.
Something important.
It's Emily. I had her waiting on me to reply.
Emily.
She was the answer to our solution. Well, it's probably a ghoul of hers, but still.
I appreciate everything you've done for me, Nate. You've gone above and beyond.
I told you. Team. I'll be right back, okay?
I trust you.
Nate's gonna like, he's not gonna go near the front door. If there's like an upstairs, he'll go upstairs in the apartment. If it's like just a flat apartment, he'll probably go to like the furthest room.
Like
he
lock
can.
himself in the toilet and just like
Yeah, like
help.
if he's in the bathroom, he's probably gonna like open the phone. The towel's gonna go on by the door so he can talk. It's like
You've got experience of this, haven't you?
Hello, Nate. It's Loki.
oh. Doing well, I hope.
Actually, yes, quite well. How are you? It's been a little time. Are you still with Ferris?
Still?
How's that going?
It's been a ride.
Well then, that's good. I was hoping you could pass forward a message for me
A message.
to Ferris from Emily.
And what makes you think I'll pass this message on?
Because it's in Ferris's best interest.
Well, how about you pass on the message and I'll make up my own mind.
Sure. Messages for Ferris. It's either Alex or him, and he has to deal with it.
Alex.
Alex
Right.
Moreau, his girlfriend.
Have you seen her?
Yep. They were quite close the whole time.
She looked normal to you.
I mean, she was a bit motherly, but aside from that, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to pass your message on.
This is directly from Emily, FYI.
I don't give a shit. He's just gonna hang up. And then he's gonna take a few minutes. And then he's gonna clean up the bathroom, erase the call data, and go back to Ferris.
Oh, I destroyed the phone. Move on.
Pause. Because that's not what Emily said. Did he purposely misconstrue what Emily said?
It's what Emily said. Basically.
That's not what Emily said, actually.
Emily said Ferris needs to kill Alex. What you said was
secure his
it's
position.
for Alex.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the implication, right, Josh?
It was pretty heavily implied. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly. She was trying to be tactful. She was hoping that you'd be the same, but it doesn't matter.
What's happened?
Mm-hmm.
I just gave Nate another knife.
So Nate's gonna go into the room.
What's that, Nate?
No!
Yeah, so Nate's just gonna walk into the room, maybe stand at the door, look at Ferris, and kind of be like, I've been meaning to ask you if it had been me that night, not Alex.
Which night?
The night that everything went wrong.
Everything's gone wrong so many times.
The night she died. And he's gonna look at Ferris.
I'm not a time traveler. And I can't tell you. But it's unlikely.
That's what I thought.
I'm not a Toreador by nature. I'm a Toreador by birth.
Is she on the way?
She'll be here eventually. When she wants to.
She's making decisions now?
You're all making decisions. I can hardly stop you.
I run mine by you. Thought that was the plan.
You
Team.
and her
And
didn't
Allah.
run by taking the moon-touched child away. You did the right thing, but you hardly ran it past me.
The thing with that is, it was Alex that arranged all of that.
I didn't know that.
Seems there's a lot you don't know about Alex.
I suspect there's a lot I don't know about you either.
What do you want to know?
I don't want to ask questions and have them answered. I want people to have their own minds, to not be subservient to some bloody bond.
Well, I've always wanted you. He's gonna just come out and say it and just look at Ferris.
And I've never known what I've wanted. I've spent 100 years wanting only the things my sire can tell me to want. So I spent the last 2 months wanting everything I think a Toreador should.
Nate's just gonna take off his top. He's gonna take off his top, drop it, and then he's just gonna look at Ferris. And now? You're free. Make your own choice.
If this were 2 weeks ago, I would fuck you in a heartbeat.
But now?
Now I don't trust myself to go anywhere near you.
Because you'd endanger me, right?
I'd endanger you. I had 2 months of freedom, having control over myself. 100 years of following someone else's whim, and I get 2 measly months before I kill someone I let close. For that 2 months, I had to be the Toreador. Angelica's.
Toreador right now. I don't care about the last 2 months. You're free to choose. Today. Now.
If I wanted to, I could have you eating out of the palm of my hand.
Then do it.
Ferris looks straight up disgusted, like he's gonna throw up. No.
And what of my choice?
Get your own free choice, just as Loki did.
And what if Alex... What if she was the reason your choices came to an end? What then? You're just gonna let her make that choice for you? Because she's been making a lot of choices lately, and you've been making none.
I can't trust myself to make choices.
But you'll trust her?
When I couldn't trust myself, she stood up, and she made the choices I would want to have made. She carried out the choices I wanted. That's why I trust her. Because she can think for herself, and she can do what I wanted to do that I was too weak to do.
Weak. Seems like a word that seems to follow you around, right? Too weak to make a choice. Too weak to stay. Too weak to stand by the original decision. Change me, then go. Have me, then don't. Be a leader, then don't. I get that you're afraid, but you need to make a choice. And I'm telling you, she's not good for you. And she's not good for this. Someone that comes back from the dead like that, that's dangerous. And for you not to even second guess it, tells me you're not thinking
I
clearly.
spent
right
the
now.
entire time second guessing it. 2 weeks as she rotted and decomposed in front of me.
And she waltzes back in, and now is suddenly meeting with your superior.
No,
For
she's
you.
meeting with her spy master.
Who
She's not
you answer
with
to.
her on my behalf. She's meeting with her because she's putting her life on the line.
No, she's putting your life on the line.
Everyone's putting my life on the line.
I've got some things to do. If she arrives, tell her to wait. I'll be back, okay?
If you're not going to come back,
I'll be back.
I'm sure Loki said something similar.
Unlike Loki, and I guess Alex, I've always come back.
Why? Because you want to? Or some misguided sense of loyalty to the Camarilla?
Because I chose to? Because I kept my word. Wherever Alex is now, I'm not so convinced that you are, but if you trust her, then okay. But I'm not going to let you throw your life away and do your
I
decision.
don't trust myself to trust anyone. Anything I could be feeling right now could be that voice in my head making me think certain things or do certain things, and I wouldn't know.
Voice in your head. Ferris. What do you mean?
It made me do things. It made me demand that you bring Florence's daughter back when I promised to take her away.
So that's what that night was about.
It made me kill her!
Who? Alex?
Alex. It's rage. I couldn't contain it.
Is it gone?
For now, I think
Since
that anything
when?
I do, how can you trust anything I do? That's why I trust Alex, because she second guesses me.
When did the vice disappear, Ferris?
After I killed her 2 weeks ago.
And then she comes back.
And then she comes back. You want to know the truth? I thought she was just another hallucination. But she's not. She's
No.
fucking real.
I don't think she is.
And that's the one thing I have to hang on to right now. That not everything I did ended up with me fucking you all over.
Yeah.
I spent 100 years as a bond slave to Angelica. I don't know your world. I've had to learn how to use a mobile phone. Have you ever had the incredulity of being taught how a computer works by someone half your age?
No. But I had the pleasure of waking up in a penthouse hotel room in a world and a universe that I didn't belong in.
And that wasn't my choice either. That was Angelica's!
It was Angelica's.
I'm fed up of fucking up your lives because my beast isn't strong enough to fight it. I'm fed up of being used by other elements of the Camarilla. I'm fed up of people like Emily just coming in and telling me how it will be, how I will treat you. That's just as bad. I was living quite a happy life. I had a farm. a small one. And then I got conscripted. And I end up in France. And then Angelica comes along and decides that I'm too pretty. She can use my skills. I'm not a toreador. I just happen to be a very good-looking man who can kill people.
Can Nate dominate Ferris?
Yes, please.
You can try.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So he's just bared his soul and be like, I hate being controlled. And you're like, I'm going to control
Please,
you.
can I arrive soon?
You know
Oh,
what,
no.
Alex? Roll me something. Literally anything.
Athletics 6. I don't know.
Sprinting.
Yeah, I mean, that was bad for her with Emily, so.
Stamina plus streetwise
Okay.
for, getting around. Let's see whether you arrive here. 2. Unless you willpower that.
Fron, I love you.
Oh, I will re-roll 1.
Whatever happens.
Can I re-roll 3 of those?
Mm-hmm.
3. Come on.
Oh no.
3 successes with a 10 on one of them.
I mean, let's say, as this moment has already happened, Nate, this is up to you whether Alex arrives before or after
Or during.
or during.
If Alex comes in, Nate's gonna shoot her, so I'm gonna have to roll for that.
Oh god. Oh, you're my favorite mess. I love you.
Oh no.
I love
This
it.
is going to be fun.
I need to ask you a question then, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Can we have a break for popcorn?
I mean, I was going to end the episode.
Yeah, we're.
Now,
I don't mind
Nate.
going over. This is good.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to be here for a while.
I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea though.
I am very in the moment right now. I'm okay to go for bed.
Same.
God, I don't
Next
know.
time.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
This is something you need to know at this point in the series.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so proud of myself.
Fuck you.
Like, yeah.
This is all because I refuse to pick a clan, guys. With fucking Ferris.
I don't know.
I'll
I can see
decide
this
in a
happening
second, okay?
regardless. Okay.
I don't know. Nate,
Yes.
and I mean this in the nicest of ways, what are you doing?
So basically, he was going to dominate Ferris to change the memories of Alex. But if Alex comes in, he's probably going to shoot her because at the end of the day, he doesn't want to be without Ferris, if that makes sense. Because Ferris is family,
Yes.
whereas Alex is like, it's him or Ferris.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that was
that's
my
worse than I
that's his,
thought.
like thought process.
Well, it's
So
up
he
to
probably-
you which of those things happen. Does Alex arrive? Or
I'd say
do
Alex
you try and
arrives,
dominate,
honestly,
or do you do
because-
something else?
I'd say Alex arrives, and Nate's just gonna like draw quickly and just fire. Probably not even like doesn't even know who it is. Maybe it just presumes it's Alex and just fires in the direction.
Can I throw myself in the way of the bullet? With celerity.
Bitch, please. I'm so fast.
Look, I'm not going to stop
I'm more
him from
dexterous than
damaging
you are, I think.
himself.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Nick,
Bitch, please.
that, just so we're clear, that is your final choice. That's how you
Are
want
you
this to go
sure
down.
you want to go with that one and not the other one that's totally fine and not cause any issues for your character?
Well,
whatsoever?
that's the thing. Like,
Can we have...
both of them are perfectly good and valid options. I just want to know that it is
Oh God, I
definitely
need another
the
drink.
one where Alex comes in.
Can we have the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire choice music where it's like boom, boom, boom,
See-
it's got like the heartbeat and the...
No, Nate's just gonna fire at Alex. Like if he sees eyes, he's gonna fire. Maybe
Okay.
because he doesn't trust eyes, because he doesn't understand what like that kind of is at all anyway, and because he had like the whole ghost thing stuff like in his mind. Like he doesn't even like in his like brain. He doesn't even think this is an option, so he doesn't understand why. And then Ferris is like talking about how like the voice is suddenly gone and Alex is now a real person. So his like he's like Alex must be the voice because
Okay.
she's making decisions now.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
How do I have any Disarana left at this point in the episode? Because I got a liter bottle from the continent. That's the only way I have any left at this point in the episode.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Ferris, rouse check.
Do I need to activate Fortitude, or is that just activated?
The first power is always on,
That's okay.
and the
Oh,
second
that
power is
second
what
one
you need
is
to activate.
respect.
It's Ferris. I'm going to say yes. You can throw yourself in front of the bullet. Take 2 superficial damage.
Okay.
What the fuck, dude? I hate you.
Love you too. It's fine.
What the hell, Nate?
The rains are off. Let the trash fire begin.
Do you mean that?
So wait, what happened? So I fired, and then Ferris took the bullet, or did skin pop? Like what? Did I hit him? Did I even roll? Do I need to roll?
You don't need to roll. You
good.
like hear the latch on the door. You spin around. You draw your gun. You fire. Ferris is instantly on the other side. There's a breeze, but that's all you can tell that he's moved. There is a hole in his waistcoat.
I punch him.
That's me.
Yeah.
God damn it. What the hell?
Mm.
You have
This
no
isn't
idea
good.
what you're doing.
Nate, what? What the hell?
That's good.
What do you mean? What the hell? You come back from the dead, and you're
Shut
asking.
up and explain to me why you're shooting guns in this fucking house.
Well, for one, I don't even know if you are you.
She's gonna pin him up against the wall by the
Okay.
throat.
Well, Ferris, I'm just going to say with one success, misses Nate with a hook.
Okay.
Like I'm not like anticipating the fact I'm shot, and so I lean forwards and like my muscles don't move perfectly because like the connections in my chest are broken.
Yes.
So they like just swing under. I can't bring the fist up right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just activate celerity and just go straight up and pull him up against the wall by
Okay.
the throat.
Yes.
If
Nate,
Nate
did you
dodge-
want to activate Fortitude?
Yeah.
Then that's a rouse check. Alex, are you activating the second level of celerity?
No.
Then you just kind of move quite fast.
Yeah.
Can I roll to dodge, or is that just too fast?
It's not too fast. Nate, that's
Wouldn't
going
it
to...
be a counter roll between the both
Yeah,
of us?
between
Yeah.
the two of you, Nate, you're going to need a dexterity, athletics, and strength brawl. Alex.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh my.
Ah,
I don't know what's going on with Nate's rolls today, but all right, I'll take him.
The competent trash fire.
Can I re-roll any of those?
you can re-roll 3 if you spend a point of willpower,
Okay.
which I think, you know, I'm not going to stop you. It would be a shame. I kind of want to see Nate
Yeah, I know.
win something in combat. That's-
Plus another one.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's even.
Yep.
Nate, by whatever god you pray to, as fast as Alex is moving, there is something new in you, and it powers you, and you well, you're equal. So
Maybe
I think it's going to stay as it is unless someone does something drastic. So something needs to change. So it's basically, I think Alex and Ferris are next to each other. Nate, you probably have an opportunity to run away if you really want to.
yeah. I think he's just gonna go.
I move to the door.
Question. How come that's 5 successes? Shouldn't it be 6?
What is
It already calculates in the extra success in that.
No, it's just
Remember.
confusing me, sorry, because it was like, oh, right, because that's a failure. I was counting it as a success. Never mind. Ignore me. I was looking at the 2 and I was like, oh, that's success, isn't
Yeah,
it?
no, 2's a success dice. It's 1 is a failure, and 3 to 5.
Yeah.
So, is Ferris blocking my path?
Yeah,
I mean,
Ferris,
you got
just-
2 people that would be blocking your path, to be realistic here.
Okay.
and both are
Because
on
Alex
average
is very
fast.
confused as to why Nate just shot at Ferris, so...
Well, like, before I moved towards the door, I suppose, okay, we'll just say we moved towards the door, because I was like, fine. Yeah, Nate's just gonna look back at Alex, and then just look at Ferris and be like,
Nate, everyone is jumpy right now.
I've got
Drop
other
the
issues
gun.
going on.
We can all talk as
talk.
equals. Like the bullet pops out of his chest.
Yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk about how Emily wants you to choose. You or her?
Yay, Emily. Ferris, my conversation with Emily did not go great. I'm not gonna lie.
No shit, Sherlock. And he's gonna like look back at her. And be like,
Thank you for the commentary, Nate. I appreciate it. So rather than us working together, we're doing exactly what Emily wants. Good job for that. Nice
I don't
job
know
being
who
controlled by the
"Arr."
people in charge. Well
I
done.
spent the last 2 weeks looking for a necromancer, and you just suddenly appear. Like, what are you?
I'm me. Oh, I found out what I was, but I can't tell you apparently. I'm not sure. We'll find out about that in a little bit. Why are you shooting at Ferris?
I'm shooting at you.
Okay,
Because
why are you
Ferris
shooting at me?
admitted to having a voice in his head, and then you suddenly appear from the dead?
No. Ferris, did you tell him everything, or is it still kind of...
I told him everything.
Okay,
If
right.
he's
So
going
here's
to
what
be part of this. He deserves to know everything.
Great, perfect. So Ferris was controlled by something. We don't know what. Okay. And I tried to help with that. And then when he decided that we were going to get Sarah out of the city, all of a sudden, randomly, he changed his mind. And I thought, hey, that's kind of weird. So I came to you, Nate, and asked for your help
Yeah.
to make sure that that didn't happen, that he didn't keep her here.
And she got out.
And
And
now
then
you're
what
turning on the both of us.
Fill me in on what happened when you went back.
I went back and Ferris's whatever thing found out that I went against it and he killed me
And
There's
then
a snap
painfully.
Ferris breaks the glass in his hand.
And then I don't remember much until I woke up and there was a old city, something, I don't know. And I had to make a choice. But I'm not great at doing the things that most people do, so
Josh, would Old City and like Resurrection, whatever, spark anything in Nate's brain? I'm trying to like think how Nate would like take her on her story, because it could be fairly far fetched, or it could be like somewhat believable if he kind of might have, you know.
That's a high threshold.
You can make an intelligence occult roll to see if you remember something. Because unless Well, I mean, if you remember it yourself, that's fine. But otherwise, I will
think
remind
so.
you.
No, just one.
One success.
Willpower?
You can reroll 3 dice if you really want me to tell you.
I think I should save in case this conversation.
I'll be honest, no amount of willpower is going to save if this conversation goes that badly.
It's true. You.
Yeah, Nate's just gonna maybe just look over his shoulder back at her and be like, Old City. And what, you just teleported here?
I don't know how I got back. I just know that she pulls her hair back and shows it to both of them. My brand is gone. That's all I know.
You know what, Nate? Don't worry about the roll. I'm going to give it to you. You probably make a connection because the oldest thing you know of is the stone circle. Whether that changes your mind or not,
He's gonna look at Ferris and then look back at Alex. Take a deep breath and then kind of just sigh, I guess.
I've given you everything. Everything.
No, you
No.
took everything and I gave you everything. And then continued
That's
to
not
give you
what I
everything.
mean. I gave you everything about me. Everything that I am. I have leveled with you. I've told you everything. I don't have anything more to give.
And I appreciate
I've given
it.
you honesty. The one thing that Camarilla is incapable of giving. It's your decision to walk out that door or not. If you want to stay and talk, no one's going to harm you. Press me away from the door.
Alex doesn't move.
You get a free choice in this world. Everyone should
What
get a
is
free
your
choice in this world.
choice. Emily is telling everyone that it's you or Alex. So what is it, Alex? What do we do?
Alex, yeah. Emily is gonna kill me no matter what. By the way, so her saying that is just flat out lie. She's just trying to get somebody else to do it for her. She's gonna come after me because of what I am. Because it risks her dream and her vision.
Pause. GM.
Hmm.
Does that sound reasonable to Ferris, or does Ferris think that if Ferris actually left right now and went to Emily, that she would spare Alex?
If Ferris what?
Went to Emily right now, would it spare Alex?
Yes. I think it's probably in keeping with what you know of Emily.
Nate's gonna
In
turn.
this particular deal, she's fond of deals and ways around them. But in this instance, in this ultimatum, you know her well enough to... It will save Alex for quite some time unless she does something extremely stupid.
Ooh, that's a problem there.
Yep.
Ferris
Okay.
turns and starts to walk out.
Wait,
What the hell are you doing?
I'm going to fix this.
No, you're not.
I think I can.
You're gonna have to kill me again if you want to leave this room.
That's the only thing that would have made Ferris stop. I don't think there was anything that I think could have stopped me there. Ferris actually stops. Like, he's got his hand on the doorknob right now.
We have a better way to deal with this. It doesn't involve any one of the three of us dying.
She owes me a boon.
You think... Do you want to be under her thumb, Nate?
I'm keeping someone for her safe.
You can do that if she's out of the picture.
They're no skin off my back. She wants them.
Take a major boon. If even that.
Luckily, that's what I have.
So he's already working for her.
No.
Yes, you are.
Last 2 weeks, I spent trying to find a necromancer. Had to call in a lot of favors. And if you truly are what you say you are, and you're not some specter, then
Then what?
then you don't deserve to die. Neither does Ferris. Not the hands of Loki.
What does Loki have to do with it?
Yes.
He was the one that messaged me.
I thought it
That
was
call
Emily.
from earlier, from Emily,
Of course.
it was Loki that answered the phone.
Of course it was. So he's gone to Emily then.
Looks like it.
And he passed on a message from Emily to you to me.
Right. Did you know, or did you tell Emily who the necromancy was for?
No.
I wonder what would have happened if she had known it would have been for me. Twice an abomination and now a third, maybe.
We would not be having this conversation. You're lucky enough you got out alive as it is.
Who, me or him?
You.
She's got skills. So
She does.
she was the one that was going to do it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Do it.
If she saw it was me, she wouldn't have.
She was going to do what?
Arrange the reanimation, I guess.
Ventrue was going to reanimate someone.
I don't know if it was her or if it was someone working for her, but she was the point of contact. In return, she asked me to look after someone, buddy with them. So I did. A human. Nothing remarkable, I guess. What was her name? Rebecca?
Do I know of Rebecca? From my history with Emily.
From your history with Emily, I don't think you would know Rebecca.
Okay.
Whoever she is, she's very important, or she wants her for something.
You have a major boon with Emily. Why would you use it on either me or Alex?
That's exactly my point.
Okay,
What I
so
do, I'm just not part of the team.
You're a part of the team if you want to be a part of this team.
Do you want me to be a part of this team, Ferris? Or is this just the Ferris and Alex show? He's gonna do it exactly like that.
I wouldn't have come to you to help, Nate, if I didn't think that you could do what needed to be done.
I didn't know you were capable of what needed to be done.
Well, that's Ferris for you, right there, Nate.
But I'm incredibly grateful that you did.
Good.
I'm just so tired of being made to tell people what to do, being told what to do. It's your choice.
Nate,
Yeah.
help us kill Emily.
To what end? He's gonna like overly smile.
To get whatever you want. Without being under her control.
Well,
She has a particular vision in mind. And if you stop to fit in that, you're expendable. She said we were all expendable before.
She desperately wants to have me blood bonded to her, to have you directly under me, so that if you fuck up, I can kill you, and I can't have a say.
Mm-hmm.
That's how expendable you are to her. At least with me, she wants to control me. You as a thin blood, she considers you packaging.
yeah. Packaging.
The reason that I care at all about Thin Bloods, despite the Camarilla, is because you've been told what to do. Had no one care about your existence. I've suffered something along those lines, so I can understand your position.
Ugh, I'm fighting with the issue. I don't know, like, can I make a roll?
Oh no, have I put you in an awkward emotional position in which you have a moral quandary to make? Oh my.
No, well, like, Nate doesn't know if he wants to like tell Ferris if he's a full-blooded.
Really? That's the choice you're making? I would have never have guessed that would possibly come up in this situation.
You are bonded, blood bonded, so you
Yeah, oh god, yes.
make
That
that roll.
still hasn't been revealed. Oh fuck.
Is he still bonded to Ferris?
I think it goes
Yes.
down every month.
It
So
goes.
it's 2 weeks away from going down again.
It's it's not far from going down.
Okay.
Um,
So would that make him want to tell him then?
it would mean that he hasn't directly asked you, so you're not going to be compelled.
But your natural inclination would
Your
be.
inclination would be to not lie to him, to not displease him. So I think you will have to make the intelligence resolve check.
If you wish to lie, or deceive, or hide.
Yes.
I think
Especially-
also if there's like an impulse for Nate to tell him, then
Especially at this moment.
Yeah,
The
if you were 50-50, like the blood bond would push it over unless you want to resist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Yeah, I think he would. Just tell
you
him.
can totally make an intelligence resolve check, and if you want to rouse the blood for an extra dice, I'm not going to stop you because you can do that now. Because you know what you are? You're a full-blooded vampire.
Not the fucking hunger. Okay, fine.
This is nowhere near as dangerous as, you know, maybe trying to mess with Ferris's memories about Alex. That's a totally safe thing to do.
I think that was probably the safest decision you made.
He was fully willing to do it too.
I will tell you now that that moment has passed. I straight up messaged Josh and was like, Josh, can I kill Nate? That was effectively...
No, Nate, like I told Josh from day one, like Nate is like, okay to die. Like, if he dies for like a stupid decision, that's his decision.
Which is why I gave E the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
um,
gonna try and not fuck too much because I'm trying to sit back as a character, but if you tried to alter Ferris's memories, that's the worst thing.
Intelligence resolve +1, Nate.
Okay. There we go.
4 successes, the choice is up to you.
Okay. Can Nate... What was the last thing that said in the conversation? That was Ferris, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What did Ferris say?
Yeah, he's gonna look back at Alex and then look at Ferris and be like, taking Emily down is probably in my best interest too. You're not the only weak chain in the plan. And he's gonna turn back to Ferris. Like his eyes are like look at Ferris's eyes and then they'll like go down and like not gonna meet them. I haven't been exactly honest.
Well, there's a surprise.
He's just gonna glare at Ferris. I've done everything you've wanted, everything you've asked, because I wanted to. And then his eyes will like drift off. Like
I
just not like
deceived you, and I tried to kill one of you. It's not like I've been exactly honest. I did kill one of you.
That was my fault, mostly. To be
I
fair.
didn't do it for power. I just wanted to save her, you know? Got the wrong flip of the coin.
Do you
Wait,
believe in
what?
an afterlife?
What did Ferris say?
Do you believe in an afterlife?
I'm not so sure.
Well, that not so sure is now certain for her.
Maybe so.
Alex looks thoroughly confused right now, by the way.
I might not be the smartest knife in the drawer, but I know what he cares about. You wanted to save Renala.
Yeah. I thought that once it was done, I'd disappear and she'd be still here.
If your soul had been ready to pass on, maybe. Obviously, some part of you wants to stay.
I want to stay. But then, during that moment, not so sure. But then he's gonna like look back at Alex. That does give me an idea.
Okay. Ideas are good. I think.
Ferris, remember the Stonehenge?
With the invisible bugs.
Yes. That isn't supposed to be there. I told you that already. It's not supposed to be there. It doesn't. Not even supposed to exist there.
Well, vampires aren't supposed to come back from the dead, but these things happen.
Exactly. Is he just grabbing that from the door and just like angrily do?
I get celerity of the scene. He just is at the drinks cabinet.
What is this hedge thing? What's going on here?
There was a Stonehenge with some pretty nasty werewolves. They were doing some kind of ritual. Anyway, the whole thing freaked me out, and I looked into it, and it's not supposed to be there. Like it's not from there. It's from a different time, right? He learned that it was from a different time. And you said Old City, so I presume maybe something similar.
Where are there? Well, maybe.
Was there vines?
Yeah.
Magical things?
Yeah.
Are they vines or tentacles, right?
Like thorn vine things and a wolf.
Well, those were at the henge too.
They tried to both kill me.
Pretty sure they try to kill everyone at the henge.
Great. Everything's trying to kill me. What else is new?
Including me.
You succeeded though, so props on that one. Just saying.
You're better than a plant.
Okay, so we go to the henge and what?
No, the henge is dead. It's there, but it shouldn't be there. But it's dead. The book that Florence and Loki had.
Great. The book that the dead woman and the traitor have.
The traitor, which is thorn on our side, once again.
So we have to get the
If you
book.
want to go kill Emily, that's fine, but
I mean, she's gonna eventually come to kill me, so either way, it's gonna be I'm dead, trying to defend myself, or we just, deal with her
I had
together.
her.
As, 3 is better than 1 kind of deal,
Or one dies and the other 2 live.
Well, yeah, there you go.
I'm in.
Okay.
Don't be idiots.
What?
You could live far longer.
This is not idiots. This is, we're gonna make a plan, right?
You're
And
risking your eternity.
Ferris, what part of she's going to kill me anyway is unclear.
She's old school. She'll keep to a pact made.
Not for me.
She'll keep to it for a long time.
Okay. How familiar are you with... Never mind.
No, tonight is the night for revelations. How familiar are we with what?
Catives.
Clanless. Once upon a time, when I was Angelica's sire, they were an abomination to be killed. I've killed at least half a dozen catives. Because they bring on the end times. They're a sign that the blood is weakening, the clan structure is falling apart, and the Camarilla wants them dead. Personally, I couldn't give a shit.
Know anything about them?
Does Nate know? I don't think he does, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
me neither. Would you classify Thin-Bloods and them together?
That's why she wants you dead.
What? What?
What are you? You came back.
I'm... Well, I guess I'm an abomination then. That's what I am. Might as well. I mean, I'm gonna die eventually anyway.
Abominations never
weird.
looked so good.
Really? Flirting now. Okay. Great time. I want Emily dead for a variety of reasons, not because she threatened me once or twice or several dozen times in my lifetime being what I am, but because she was the one responsible for everything going to hell for me. So that's it for me. That's what I care about as far as personal goals of people that I don't like. Emily is on the top of that list. You know, just big sparkly letters.
I'm pretty sure she's going to keep threatening me with Blood Bond.
Oh, she will. Yeah.
I'm not particularly fond of her either, but there is a smarter way.
Okay, tell.
She wants to be the prince and to overthrow this city and make it hers and to stretch beyond its geographical bounds.
Right.
And the prince still lives as far as I'm aware.
Maybe. I've never met him, so...
It's been a few weeks. Last I knew, he still lived.
So we confirm that he's alive, and if he is, then what?
He was feeling the call.
I don't know what that means, Ferris. I'm still really new to this whole thing.
A pull. A compulsion in the blood from his predecessors that gets him to move, to try to leave. If he is still alive, if only there's not dealt with him. If you can break his blood bond, we tell the prince that Emily was planning to overthrow him. Alternatively, we just try and go hell for leather against Emily with her myriad entourage.
But don't we need his blood to break his bond?
We just do it there, on the scene. Easy as feet. It's great. Yeah.
Except that Emily controls his court.
And Gates is dead, so there's that.
Well, we know where to find Emily on her own, right?
Sort of. It's more like she shows up if she
I
feels...
assure you that her pet assassin is nearby. Her hounds are ever watchful. I'm not the only one with my set of skills in the city. I am the best. But I'm not the only one. I'm still a little bit Toreador, Josh. Don't give me the fucking eyebrow.
Okay, so we can't go at her straight. So... Oh,
Why?
Kindred is such a pain in the ass.
You are now a Von True. You can be one of the Blue Blood and you can lead.
Who? What? Him?
I'm him. I know what Rolana was.
Me?
Oh. Congrats.
You can go, you can lead. You can find a town in the middle of nowhere. You can go to London where everyone is dead and there are kine for miles. You can lead, you can take a chunk, and you can become a new prince. Why stay here? And you may be a caitiff, but the vampires, the kindred of this country, are dwindling. You think anyone is going to care? Anyone is going to give a damn if you set up shop and take over somewhere? The camera will bow to whatever political power already exists. It's only where Thin-Bloods and caitiff rise up under them that they care. you could both live long, immortal lives if you are smart and you stay away from Emily.
Running isn't really my style, Ferris, if that wasn't obvious already.
That's what I like about you. Sometimes it would be easier to hate you.
You want me to punch you?
Doesn't have quite the same effect as when I was alive.
Might make me feel better a little bit.
And feel free.
Do you punch him?
Anyway.
Just want to know.
No, she's not going to.
Damn. Okay. So unless there is something important that needs to be said this episode.
I want Nate to drink from Ferris.
By the way, a little bit peckish. Mind if I nip at your collar?
I guess, does Nate drink from Ferris? Will Ferris let him?
We hit the peak of the conversation that I was wondering about. Like, I think from now on, like, Ferris is going to be like a fine. They've made their own free will choice, which is what Ferris cares about. So he's going to, you know, let them. If Nate wants to drink, drinks.
Cool.
Ferris knows quite a lot about blood bombs, right?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, Nate like
enough,
fully do it in
Ferris-
front of Alex to prove a point. Like he will walk over to Ferris, like topless as he is in this whole conversation.
Oh yeah, he's
Like drink from Ferris, isn't it? If you can.
Okay. Ferris.
And Ferris takes out, like, oh, wait, he doesn't have a knife. He goes over to, like, the kitchen cabinet, pulls out a knife, cuts his arm, and lets him drink.
Ferris, gain 1 hunger. Nate, lose 1 hunger. Yeah. Nate, as a full blood, something different happens. You don't get any resonance from this. There's no no, you don't rouse check. You just lose.
No, that was me. I was just healing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Something different happens when you feed from him. Normally you would find a resonance or some power in his blood that you can make your own. And that happens, but not from the emotion, not from the strength of the blood. There's knowledge that you gain from the blood. And Nate, because Ferris is rather strong with various stuff, you now gain access to, but do not get any dots in, all specs, celerity, in addition to your other
And
disciplines.
microphone punching.
Sorry.
Great.
What does that mean, though? Like,
It means that you can take those disciplines, but it does cost you 7 XP as per the
Yes,
usual.
it's more
taking out
expensive
Oh,
to
okay,
basically
makes sense.
purchase out of clan disciplines than it is to purchase.
It's how
Nice.
Ferris has got access to Fortitude.
oh, okay, yeah, perfect, yeah, sweet. That's even better because I want to get all specs.
That's a good
Yeah.
point, Shark Boss. I'm going to talk to you about that, Nate, after the session. So, if you all, unless anyone has anything in character that they'd like to do super quick.
I sent you a DM about what I'm doing, so.
Oh, did you? Okay. It's that.
Yes, I would like to hunt down and kill Loki very painfully.
Why?
You'd have to find him first.
Fun, mostly.
I mean, you know, I can't argue with that, but
But then who would help Saffron?
Oh, yeah, we'd help Saffron.
You,
I want Nate and Saffron to meet.
Ow.
Oh, no. Throughout the thing where Loki was like, it's fine, Saffron, I'm just murdering people. Bang. It's fine, you know, don't be scared. I was like, come, join us, Saffron. We're so nice. We're a bit fucked up right
Well,
now.
you guys were like super fucking off to Saffron. Saffron's just like, okay, these guys are obviously fucking mental. I'll just be like,
Yeah, we were like directly talking to Loki, and like there was that occasional aside of like, but you seem nice. If you want to come over, you're well.
yeah, but you were like really like tense, so it's all like, oh, this is awkward. I just want to go.
Saffron melts into her seat and it's like, I'll just stay here forever. You're like, I'm invisible. Unfortunately,
Not
can't
a
actually.
super appealing group from the outside, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got your little thing going on. You've all got some.
To resonate was where we were saying like, oh, he'll betray you eventually, be worried. And then he turns around and has the gun vaguely pointing in your direction. I was like, that's a little bit like reinforcing that stereotype there.
Yeah, I mean, she asked him if he'd kill her, and he was like, yes, in certain circumstances I would.
So speaking of Saffron, you're doing your thing. You are looking at blood. You're reading this book that Bubbles gave you. When you hear, you hear a bell.
Oh shit! Is that? Wait. Oh fuck! Shit! What do I do?
You hear a hello echo down.
Fuck. Hello? I'm just gonna open the door cracks and be like, hello, who is it?
Well, it would be like, it's open the door and then out a long way through traps into...
There's
Oh,
quite
I'm
a
not
distance.
going out there. I'm just shouting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not fucking going past the traps. That's dangerous.
Hello? You don't sound
Hello?
like Loki.
Oh no, he's out at the moment. Can I take a message?
It's... Can we just talk? It's Bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles! Hi, how are you? Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Hang on. I need to get the bit.
I'm fine. I'm waiting.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I just need to. Oh, here we go. Right, left. Okay. Hi. How are you? Hi.
All right there.
Good. Thanks. Yeah, just
Where's Loki?
He had a meeting with some people.
Okay, well, whatever. I don't give a shit.
All right. Yeah. Cool. I didn't come because it sounded scary. To be honest with you.
Now, I don't mean to jump the gun, despite the fact that's exactly what I'm doing.
Right. Guns. Okay. Yeah.
I think I might have a way out of the city.
All right.
Your blood is very interesting. That's where we're gonna
Okay.
end.
What? Wait. What? What did you say? Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week on the times of our unlives.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm so glad. Well, no, that's not true. I wish someone had died. Is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Look,
Kind of hoping.
Florence has died. Okay.
Yeah.
I've given to the death tax.
Yeah, we had 2 deaths in one episode.
Oh,
so...
whatever. Never enough.
It doesn't really count if you come back.
Hey, my
That was
death
the GM
caused a
decision.
very large fracture of events. Thank you very much.
I mean, you basically killed my sanity, so...
Yes.
Whatever.
Hey,
That's
Florence
like
is dead.
one and a half. No, that's
Bullshit.
1.5. I want my other half.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, damn
Hey,
it.
I nearly
Good,
gave
thank
you
you.
death today. If he'd tried to mess with my memory, my dice pool versus Nate is actually very good. I would have I'd probably killed him.
I mean, you had my sass, okay? If I wasn't pushing it, I don't know what is. Because I was really
True.
pushing it.
Meta does excel at pushing it. Yep.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Shit be cray cray.
I poured some gasoline on a fire.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, you did.
I think they all sort of stamped it out a little bit, though. There's
Yeah,
smoldering. It's
yeah,
smoldering.
That whole good communication thing. They talked. What's this talking shit about?
So
Trying
annoying.
to kill my character, and they stopped me with sensible communication. What the fuck?
Right?
You were
this
so
is the
close. I was like, yes, finally.
The thing is like, I did what I was told. I delivered a message. I was banned from Ferris's place, so I couldn't deliver it myself. My assistant,
Oh yeah,
Boris,
and you just happened to pick Nate to be the one to do.
don't get me wrong. The same shit that happened with Gates. I fucking, I did it in the worst way possible so that they'd, get fucked up. But I'm innocent. All right.
Sure. Yeah, no, just say that to Ferris in a darkened alley in no one's domain in the middle of the night. Yeah.
All of these things are my fault, but it's not my fault.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
It was.
we're ending it here. No,
Yeah.
none of your bullshit.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the things that people are about to pimp, which is tomorrow, Rogue Trader with me and a bunch of people who are less cool than me, and it's going to be genuine chaos in many senses of the word.
We're literally opening up, fighting a plague marine and 7 combat servitors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. This is fine.
Infected, chaos infected.
If that's
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm just doing my weekend. This whole weekend is my birthday weekend, so I'm doing a whole fucking thing. I'm gonna be drunk, hopefully, a lot, and
Wait,
lots of
I
roleplay.
thought the line was you never get drunk, you just get buzzed. Sorry?
Yeah, but I'm gonna try really hard to be drunk this time.
Yeah, I recommend
wow.
tequila
Okay, fair
a
enough.
lot of.
I'm pretty sure that Meta only drinks Kraken and nothing else.
Excuse me, I drink whiskey primarily, followed by
Really?
Kraken.
Yes.
I've never caught you drinking whiskey.
That's all I ever used to drink. But I can't get. So I normally. Yeah, sorry, we can end.
It's fine. I just need to
this
finish
is
the
literally
recording and then
beyond.
we can talk.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Charlie Foxtrot on Thursdays.
Yes, that as
You
well.
mean the bit where the orcs die to Imperial Guard in melee combat and never do anything?
Yeah.
Cool.
Then Saturday Game of Thrones on Roll for It. Sunday Masks with me. And
You have no idea what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
doing.
subscribe and all that good stuff. But if you've got this point in the video, then you've either already subscribed or you left it on running. So
Wake up and subscribe.
yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.